Ito, I'm seeing the conversation you're having on Wednesday nights.
What are you talking about?
People talk about me hating on women. Jeez.
Listen, I've never been compared to someone in a parking garage yet, so I'm safe.
Alex hating on women? It's more likely than you think.
Get his ass.
If you've been personally victimized by Alexander K, you might become subject to compensation. Hello, everybody. Was anyone else's music completely fucked up
Nope.
in that video? Yeah, it's
No.
just me. I'm trying a new thing. So I got a noise canceller. For it's Crisp, which is the same thing Discord uses. I just actually purchased it, to use it in here, and they just added a cool feature where I can like set them up in a way that they become my speaker and they run it through them, and then they can save transcripts of my conversations for me and like summarize it and stuff. Um, Apparently, it doesn't like music because I did not hear that very well. So, good to know, I guess. Welcome, everybody, to Wednesday mornings, the game that has gone completely off the rails in the best way possible. Very excited to have everybody on. Last episode, we completed the individual fourth year dueling portion, in which case Lilith Lestrange became the champion for fourth year. We also had a bit of a fight with our Acromantula, in which case some people got hurt. We were able to incapacitate it, and what did we turn it into a rock? I believe we did, and then moved it into the common room.
Well, we turned it into a chicken, then we interrogated it, then we turned it into a rock.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about last episode.
I just want people to know it was a chicken for a while.
It was a chicken for a while. And then we were able to, move into the common room because we found out quite a bit. We found out different things about a Blightfang, about an oncoming onslaught of Acromantula, and we decided that we had to do something. And we decided on an interesting idea. See, Garnet and Nolan, and spoilers for people who aren't supposed to be here. Hey, Reds! Wonderful. Good to see you.
Reds, hi.
So spoilers for anybody who doesn't know, but Garnet and Nolan together use the Seer's Stone to view into the future, peer a little bit into what may happen, and you found out about things that you couldn't possibly have known, about plots from the Wizengamot to overthrow the very institution of the school, specifically due to racist means, so that Flitwick might not become the headmaster in a few years when McGonagall retires. We decided on a radical way forward. What we did was we took that rock, we took it to Hogsmeade Village with their little Christmassy sort of celebration. We followed Flitwick around and then released the acromantula basically on him. Released it loose. Fully believing, that he's going to be able to handle it. Of course he did. And that was by design the entire time. For we are now trying, bit by bit, and with a very good first start, to garner public approval of Flitwick as a sort of celebrity or as a protector or somebody of public renown. Hopefully, so that the Wizengamot is not able to move against him in any way.
And cancel the tournament. And get
cancel
people
the
investigating the acromantulas.
Mm-hmm. So, we kind of cut forward to the time just before the final dueling battle. You guys are all sitting in the Great Hall, and tomorrow will be the proper final battle. The headmistress comes before the student body here with a look of great overwhelm. She walks up and takes off her glasses. She puts them down on the podium in front of her, and you can hear as a hush falls over the crowd. My dear students, I come before you with a heavy heart to announce the cancellation of the group tournament. And you can see a bunch of people kind of murmuring one to another. Next semester. She says, this semester, the Arcanum tournament will only consist of the proper individual duels. And we wish our champions well. We really do. But the Forbidden Forest, recent revelations regarding the infestation of acromantula in the area presents an imminent danger. And our primary responsibility is to ensure your safety above all else. While this decision is not taken lightly, we cannot risk the well-being of any member of our cherished Hogwarts community. Please understand that your safety and security are paramount to us. Instead of the tournament, we will explore alternative means to foster teamwork and camaraderie within the confines of our school. Let us face this challenge together, supporting one another and upholding the values that make Hogwarts a place of learning, growth, and utmost care. Thank you for your understanding. And she takes her pieces of paper and her glasses and puts them back on and leaves. And sorry. There's a great amount of murmuring that is happening amongst the student body as breakfast is served to all of you. Waffles and pancakes and bacon and hash browns. And there's some people who seemingly don't really know what's going on. Other people who know a little bit more, who have seen the papers. Wilfred, no, not Wilfred, because he was there. Was he there? No, he wasn't there.
He was.
Well,
Oh, no,
yeah, well, Wilfred you can hear at the Hufflepuff table, Garnet, says, wait, what, the group tournament's off? Dude, it took forever to forge my dad's signature to get in. I mean, you get him to sign, he says. And Morgan's like, I'm not going out there with the acromantula. Well, this is the first I'm hearing about acromantula. Are you living under a rock, Wilfred? And a bunch of people look over toward him. Juniper's like, yeah, I actually got to see it with my own two eyes. Ginormous acromantula in the middle of downtown. And you can hear people kind of murmuring, "No way! Couldn't hear that." Yeah, Professor Flipman came in like one-man army, shot the thing into the sky, splatter on the ground. It was
That's
sick.
true. It was very cool. Everyone agrees.
Juniper looks at Morgan. Morgan, weren't you trying on dresses at the time? And Morgan's like, maybe. That doesn't mean I didn't see the pictures in the paper. It was in the paper? And Nolan will say, yeah, Flitwick's a damn right hero.
I mean, it should be expected. I mean, he didn't become a famous duelist for nothing.
I wonder why they introduced him like that. Grand champion?
Well, he was an international dueling champion, right?
Morgan said, yeah. I had detention with him one time. It was just me and him out in his office. It was actually kind of cool. He told me all about it. Part of the reason why I wanted to sign up. Didn't go well, though. He glances over toward Lilith.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, no one was beating Lilith that day. Don't think you should beat yourself up too much. I mean, she's my favorite to win the 4-way.
Well, hey, think about it this way, Morgan. If you want, you can get your money back by betting on her this time round. Morgan kind of gives Nolan a little look silently, and Nolan says, "Oh no, he actually has vision in this game." Yeah, it hits me every time. Nolan's like, "Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. I'm used to scowling at you in anger without you noticing." All right, boys. Juniper says.
How does Professor Dilderol look at the table, if he's there? Because don't the staff members have food at the main table at the back?
They do. I suppose I'm just wondering maybe what I'm missing about what happened to Dildero while you're looking at him.
Dildero knows about us.
Right. Yeah,
The
that's what
only
happened with him last time.
members, though, that he knows about are Willow, Nolan, and Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows about the
others,
plan.
He knows about the
charged
plan.
into the plan. He charged in to stop the plan, just as it happened.
Yeah. I think that he's probably eating his meal, and you can see him scowl over toward you guys a few times.
Can Nora walk up to Morgan and just to sort of pat him on the back, like, it's okay, Morgan, you did your best. Also, I expect those 5 sickles.
It's 10, he says. It's a double or nothing. And he's gonna hand it over toward you. And you are able to gain nearly a galleon. That's fine. The 10 sickles are the least of my concerns. I'm more worried about the 20 galleons.
You lost 20 galleons?
Full green dot standard ruby. Yep.
It's gonna sit next to Gardner if that's possible. Steal a seat.
Well, no,
Nolan will smile when Morgan's mentioning about the 20 galleons.
Was this your 20 galleons, or was this procured from a certain parent without them knowing?
Don't worry about it, he says.
Are
No,
you
it was
worrying
my
about
20 galleons. I wouldn't take money from my dad.
You look very nice in that dress, by the way. Oh wait, no.
If you look toward Morgan and say that.
Yeah,
you can...
look to Morgan and say that.
Thanks. I ended up going with a suit. My date didn't really like the dress idea, so kind of thought it cut into her steez. So
who is your date?
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure everyone will remember.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Can I insight check too?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure the person that took a photo will circulate the.
Someone took a photo. Can I see?
I don't know who took it. I just know someone took a photo. That's all. You just smile as you clearly lie.
Alright, so 13 for me and a 26 for Nora.
Oh,
A 13 for you. So 13, not much. No, he's got a good poker face. Nora, um, should I actually forget exactly? I'm blanking with my little goldfish brain. What exactly was being incited?
Morgan.
Morgan's date to the ball.
Yeah, he
Right.
was like,
Yes.
"Don't worry about it."
Morgan seems deeply ashamed of his date choice. He doesn't want anyone to know. You can see him sweat a little bit.
Nora's just like looking him right in the face, just like right there in front of him, just like I'm
Do the
happy.
thing, Nora. Nora, do the thing.
Do you want to do the thing? Do you want to do the thing?
You know what? Sure, I'll do the thing.
Okay. So, do you have subtle spell? Firstly.
Yes.
Okay, so you can at least subtly cast Legilimens. I assume you don't have wandless.
Yeah, Nora's just like she pulls out her wand, like
Well,
and
if you make a
says,
sleight of hand check, you can do it under the table if you want,
"Ooh, okay."
without being noticed. Because people would see grabbing a wand.
16.
16? Yeah, sure. Let's roll his perception.
Like pats him on the back and everything, or pats him on the shoulder to cover up the tapping.
He got a
Like-
13 on his perception, so he doesn't notice it. So you can firstly get his surface level thoughts and his, oh no. I think that'd be better if people didn't know until the very last minute. I don't want to hear anything about it.
Who is he saying that about?
You don't know. Do you want to probe deeper? You'll see a memory if you win. Because you get the surface level thoughts on the initial casting.
Yeah, I'll go deeper since she's already this far in.
Yay, with sailing. He technically has advantage because he's part goblin, but he rolled a 10 and a 12 on the die. So with Wiz, and he is not a wisdom caster, I don't think. That's probably 14.
Like Nora's is 15.
Fail. There we go. Morgan, you kind of peer deeper in, probing deeper into his mind, and you see an image begin to form. You can see Morgan currently hanging out in the Viaduct courtyard. He is spending a little bit of time with, let's say actually with Nolan. The two of them are talking about kind of what has recently happened with Nolan and that new change, and the two of them are friends and they're kind of going over it. They're throwing stones off the Viaduct courtyard and trying to hit them in the water below. And from behind, you can see a group of girls coming up. He says, "You hear something?" Nolan turns around and kind of takes a little double take. Hi? She says again. And Morgan will turn around. Excuse you. And Gemma is standing there with arms crossed, looking at the two of them. "Can I speak to Morgan alone, please?" she says. And Nolan looks at Morgan. Morgan looks at him like, the fuck is going on? And Nolan's like, you're not gonna hit him, are you? No, I'm not gonna hit him. Gemma says very reactively. Okay, stay nearby. He says to Nolan. Nolan will take a walk away. Gemma? Do you have to take to the ball? What? I'm sorry. I think there was something in my ear. What did you say? Do you want to go to the ball with me? She says. Sure. Morgan says. Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
just
Right. Gemma will turn around and just walk away. And Morgan's like, oh, shit.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. Nolan comes over. What was that about? Nothing.
and just like for me as a player, so I can assume that this is probably before Gemma, like Willow asked Gemma out.
Oh god.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Willow. Fuck.
Let it happen. I have a plan.
Because I totally have a plan too. If like we can keep going with this.
I'm
Please.
so sorry.
No, let it happen. We can say this happened before Willow asked her.
Willow,
you-
destroy the
She
child.
said yes to you, right?
She said yes to me. And
Yeah, of course
she
she
probably
did.
forgot it.
Um,
So,
Okay,
That'd be
this
so
means
funny. That'd be
we
so
have
funny if she didn't
Gemma
even...
taking 2 dates arc.
no,
Fuck
no,
yeah.
it's the way I'm about to go beat some ass.
Let me help.
Cool.
I need to warm up before the tournament. Let me help.
I got you.
Because like Nora will, after seeing this, hop out of the memory, pull out of the legilimens and everything. Slide her wand back into her pocket and everything, and say to Morgan, I don't think you need to worry.
Huh? Worry about what?
I think your bigger concern should be finding a new date.
Well, why do you say that? What did Nolan tell you? He says, what are you talking about? He looks at Nolan, looks at you. Nora, are you doing that thing again where you've been following me around and watching me?
I watch everyone.
You can hear people laugh profusely at that.
Yeah, Nora will say, yeah, Morgan, I'd hate for you to be the last one to find out, but I don't know if your date is playing on how do people put it? What's the slang? I don't know if she's playing on the heterosexual team.
I'm sorry. What? How do you know who my date is?
I know things.
Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I just said the first thing that came to mind, and I told Wilfred, and Wilfred's like, yeah, it's rough, buddy.
Pat him on the shoulder, like there.
I told him he should just ditch her. What? Who's your date, Morgan? Who's your date? Like everyone's kind of like getting up.
Can Willow show up with Lilith anime style right behind Morgan?
Yes, absolutely. Well,
Yeah, Morgan. Who's your
huh?
date?
Morgan is put on the spot. He has everybody looking at him right now.
I think it's very obvious who
make a
Morgan's
charisma
date is,
save.
everyone.
Yeah,
Clearly, Morgan
who
is
is
going
it?
with Taylor.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm going with Taylor. So
And, and Nora just like grabs him by the lapel, is just like, how dare you, sir?
he's like Garnick gave me an out, and I'm taking it.
Nora be like, listen here, you little shit.
Just don't talk to her about. She doesn't like to talk about it much. You know, she's really shy. So
Morgan, you know who does like to talk, right?
Me?
Morgan, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to stop lying to me.
Well, Willow, how do you know that it's a lie, right? Because Nora's the only one who saw that.
Hmm.
You want to make an insight check about Willow?
I have terrible insight. No.
Wouldn't Gem have mentioned it to Willow?
No.
Not that she forgot about it.
No, because like, so there are reasons for this. There are deep reasons why Gemma normally asks out Morgan to the ball, and she definitely may have done it earlier. It will go over more details as to why, but it's mostly to get Ernisia off of her back.
Nora's just
I'll say it. Common Ernisia L.
Wait, Willow, are you rolling insight?
Rolling insight?
No, I have terrible insight.
Oh, okay. Nora will say to Morgan, like she'll lean over to him, like, "Hey, yeah, you might want to duck out if those two find out who your date originally was. They might actually put you in the hospital wing."
No. I mean, I could probably. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sit with my date right now, actually, because we're so close. You'll all see. He's gonna get up, head over to the Slytherin table, and is going to sit down right next to Taylor. Hey,
This is
Taylor.
my new crack ship.
Hey, Morgan. She says, looking at him. What are you doing here? Oh, just spending time with my pal. Not awkward or anything. I think it's a little awkward. She says, "Oh, come on, friend, buddy. We have literally never spoken before." She says. Well, that's not quite true. I mean, we've spoken a few times. I guess. She starts eating her food. And Gemma will look at him. What are you doing here? I'm just hanging out. What, I'm not allowed to hang out? Huh? No, it's a Slytherin table. People don't hang out here. Especially not you. I thought you would have wanted me around. Why would I want you to... Oh, shit. Like, she now recalls what went on. She kind of blocked it out of her memory previously. Oh, no. Yeah. Morgan says.
Nora will say to Willow, like, if you want a tip, I can tell you that Taylor wasn't originally Morgan's date.
Wow, I can't believe you're disputing my theory like this. It's clearly true.
I'll give you 2
Let's see
galleons
together.
if you tell me who it was.
2 galleons. That is way... Oh, no. Did my computer freeze? Oh,
No, you're still
it
good.
froze for a second. Okay. Nora will say, 2 galleons. That is much more than what Morgan gave me this morning. Deal. And yeah, she'll like shake Willow's hand on it, like, You should ask Gemma about plans. Having 2 dates might be awkward.
Garner, are we
Excuse
watching
me?
someone? Are we watching someone die here?
Nora will just take her
Wow.
2 galleons. Like, thank you.
Lilith, I need a scrunchie.
Yes, we are, Clyde, but we should not get involved. It's not our problem.
I just wish I had a camera.
Lilith, did you hear
Lilith,
that?
No, I did not.
I need a
Maya, go
scrunchie.
ahead.
Oh, she'll like pull up the sleeve of her robe and pull one off and hand it to you.
I was gonna tie her hair back.
Oh, we're tying hair? Like, Lila will take another one
no.
and start tying her hair up too. Like, oh, we getting ready?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna kill him. She's gonna
Oh,
righteous fury start walking that way.
All right. You stomp down there. Morgan is awkwardly sitting next to his date with Gemma on the other side, Arnesia beside them, and Arnesia's like kind of playing into it. Never knew the two of you were such close friends. And Willow and Lilith assault into the area.
morning, lady.
well.
Let's turn over. Ah, yeah. Thought I'd, stay with my date, he says.
Which one?
Wait, who are you on a date with? And Morgan's like, it's just, like those little dates that you buy. It's just like a little nice thing to call somebody. Like a
I don't like
sweetheart
liars,
or
Morgan.
a friend. I'm not. Me lying? I think I'm probably the least amount of a person to lie. And he starts kind of spiraling down.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith will look to Willow. How would you like to proceed?
I think me, you, and Morgan should go for a walk.
Huh?
It
Can I
is
come?
a beautiful
Taylor
day
says.
outside. Yeah, Taylor, you can walk with me.
Yeah.
I kind
You're
of
more
want to
than
get some fresh air.
Come on, Morgan. Let's go for a walk.
Garner, I
Is
think
it-
you should give. I think you might have found your next target for the teardrops.
Nora, do you have a date yet?
Nora does not have a date yet. I think she was eventually going to ask Taylor to be her backup.
Great. This is gonna be wonderful. Probably. We'll see. Morgan's
And
like,
backup, not backup as in like, yes, help me out. Not backup like, in case I need an actual date.
Morgan got a natural one on the insight check for Willow. So he's like, I could probably go for a little walk.
Good. Good. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Yeah, it's just finishing up. He'll take a few last bites and head out of the Great Hall. Hey, what are you doing? Gemma gives you a look.
Nothing.
And all you guys will walk out into the entrance hall first. Do we go to the Viaduct courtyard, or we just do it here in the entrance hall?
Away from prying eyes. Yeah, away from prying eyes.
Viaduct courtyard. Okay.
Mhm.
We head out toward the courtyard, and Taylor takes in the nice air, and Morgan's like, we're kind of chilly out here, actually. You see little bits of snow and stuff that are all around. Taylor will actually take off her robe and like sling it over one arm. I like the cold.
I like the cold
Alex,
too.
Is it okay if I just followed out because I gotta see this?
Yep.
I need it in my eidetic memory, you know.
Kind of fall after Garnet because reasons.
You were like peering around a corner, like, damn, that's crazy.
Willow is like looking through her bag at all the potions she has. No, not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. So, Morgan, I have a question for you.
Oh, I thought you just wanted to go for a walk or something.
No.
No? You look around. We'll squint at you.
Am I to understand this correctly that you asked out Gemma to the ball?
What? No, and she uh, I'm gonna try to go a deception check to see how well he can lie. Okay, he says, no, I didn't ask her or anything. I mean, why would I do that? Me and Gemma are the farthest away from one another.
Mm-hmm. Lilith?
You just see her crack her knuckles.
Make an intimidation check, Lilith. Make an advantage because you already beat him in the fucking group tournament. You beat him senseless. Okay.
Not that much.
What is this about? I didn't ask them out. I asked someone else.
Are they not
This one's gonna be
your
definitely-
quote unquote date?
No. He says. Look.
I'm gonna give you 2 options. 3, really. Because I'm generous and I'm nice. Number 1, you simply forget that Gemma was your date.
No, you know, I have my eyes on someone else. I mean, technically, I was lying the first. I don't even have a date. He says.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just trying to get
second
everyone off my back, you know.
Yeah. Second option is Lilith needs to have some target practice before the 4-way. And that tree looks pretty sturdy to tie you to.
Um. No. See, I don't even care.
Third option
Is
is you drink this potion.
there a fourth?
No. Take your pick.
Lilith kind of leans over to Willow. What's in the potion?
Well, you might feel sick a couple days.
Oh.
What if I can prove to you that I have definitely not asked Gemma out?
Well, if you can do that, I suppose I can get rid of one of the options. However, you would then be hard pressed to prove that somebody else was lying to me.
Well, because would a person who had a date ask Taylor out to the dance? What? Taylor's like not. She's been just enjoying the snow right now, like ways away. Huh? She's just looking over. You want to go to the ball with me? She says. Yeah. Let's. Oh, will you go with me? If, you know, we can have some fun, dance around. He's like looking between like her and you and her and you and her and you and Lilith. Yeah, sure. Taylor says with a shrug, because of course she does. Because Taylor, that you know, even though Nora hasn't asked her, she definitely would act that way. See, I, how can I go on 2 dates at once?
Okay.
Do you really
I
think
guess I-
I'm Gemma's type? He looks down like, yeah, I don't even understand.
Yeah.
He looks at the potion, like, turning his nose away from it.
Your options are now down to 2.
Huh?
You get 2 options now. Congrats.
I don't have to be tied to the tree anymore.
I didn't say that was one of the options that got eliminated.
Oh, no.
So, potion or tree?
Can I at least know what's in the potion first?
No.
Potion.
All right. That was a mistake.
Huh?
Oh, they just hit you with the stupefy and been done with.
I can't believe Morgan is gonna fucking die to this rotting gas he's about to ingest. That's so fucked up.
It's not that.
What is it?
What are you giving him?
I
Please
may
be
or may
heartbreak.
not. No.
Now, Willow, would you
Willow?
like to have flashed back to me giving you an exceptional heartbreak teardrops?
Ooh. Ooh. That might be better than the exceptional Bainsbury potion I was about to make him
Jesus,
eat.
Maya.
I think my idea is better.
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Poison
He would have been sick. He would have been fine.
for a long time.
He would have been all right eventually.
Operation
Yeah.
Garnet saves Morgan is underway.
Yeah, we could say that that's what you gave her. We'll do that.
I have tons of them anyway, so.
She'll like pull it out. Drink.
Oh, just calm down. He says he'll take it. And he will put it down. Oh, that didn't taste too. Does he have to make a save? Or is it automatically when ingested?
Give me a second. Heartbreak teardrops. Automatically when ingested.
Okay. So he drinks it down, and you can see a sort of glaze go over his eyes. I hope this helps. I would have never asked Gemma. She asked me. I couldn't possibly. I don't know what came over me. He says, I couldn't possibly do time on my one true love. He starts looking over toward Taylor. Hold your horses there, buddy. She says. Of course. I don't want to push things or anything. I'm just excited. Forgive me. You're forgiven. Well, this one time. Is that sufficient? He looks toward you and then looks toward Taylor. Like, sufficient? Mm.
Yeah. Now I gotta go ask Gemma about this. What the hell? You're fine. I guess good luck to the happy couple?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Taylor says.
Okay. Alright. Whatever. Well, if you want to head back, I don't know what the hell's happening anymore.
Taylor, I'm so sorry for putting you through this. He's like, Morgan's coming over. It's like apologizing to her.
I was not expecting that.
Me neither, to be honest.
I didn't see that one coming. At all. In any way. Alright.
Well, it seems you have a conversation you need to have with your date.
You know, I wish that I didn't have to have so many conversations. I was fully prepared to kill Morgan. But, I mean, I'm not going to kill Gemma because Gemma is the cutest person that I know, but
Debatable, but you're biased, so I'll let that go.
thank you. Morgan, though, I was fully prepared to kill him and suffer the consequences.
What? He says, turning over. His little goblin ears picking this up.
Don't worry, Morgan. I wouldn't have let her do it herself.
Oh, that's nice of you, Lilith. Oh, sorry, Taylor. I wasn't looking at other girls, I swear. I just,
Will's gonna walk away. He's leaving that be for whatever it is.
I really don't care. She says to him. It's just a date, Morgan. Or it's just a dance, Morgan.
Nara's gonna kill him.
All right. I think we'll kind of move the time along a little bit. It's a little bit later in the day here, and I know that Lilith last time when we did our little free periods. Oh wait, no, everyone gets 2 free periods.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Maya and Juju, you have to decide if you're doing advanced cheating or merely regular cheating.
We're playing 4D chess out here.
I'm just asking if there's a polyjuice potion involved. Like,
No, we're not going that crazy.
That takes too much effort.
That needs like whole party coordination to do that.
No, for real.
I did see the time you guys did that though, and it was very pog. So
it was.
I understand not wanting to do it again. Okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, by the way. So
Willow,
do
we ever get a chance to roleplay the on the lake with you and Gemma?
No. Well, I was assuming it happened.
Oh, weird. We could definitely, can do it now. I definitely think that Gemma would want to do that with you. So, have you already asked her, you think? Or should we go and do that right now?
Yeah, we can do that right now.
Okay. So, we can cut forward. Gemma asked you to do this, like a few days prior, and you haven't really talked to her much since. You meet her down by the boathouse. There's a lot of snow that covers the stone walkways. You can see a thick layer of ice and snow has covered the Black Lake. Walking into the boathouse itself, you can currently see Gemma kind of sitting on the ground and fastening skates to her feet. Hey, Willow.
Hi.
I think I got your size, she says.
See if you're correct. She'll sit down.
Here, she'll hand you over some, and you can see little ones with like white and green stripes on them.
Look at you knowing my aesthetic.
I keep tabs on everybody I meet. You think I don't have an extensive library of notes on you?
Oh. Well, now you gotta tell me what's in your extensive library of notes on me.
Sorry, it's kind of like the restricted section.
In fact, you think I won't sneak into the restricted section?
Well, I mean, we sleep right next to each other, so it wouldn't be too hard.
So what you're saying is you have this written down in like a diary somewhere.
No.
Got it. Okay.
Put your skates on, she said. Smart.
She like straps the skates on.
She will stand up and kind of watch you there. She's holding over top of it. I used to do this all the time. We moved a few years back, but our old estate, it had its own little, I don't even know if you could call it a lake, kind of like a little pond. In the summer, Graydon would go by and he would play with the little turtle ducks that would move around and feed them bread and pieces of kale. And I, in the winter, would do a little bit of skating.
Well, I should warn you, I've never done any skating before.
It's okay. You'll probably fall a few times, but I'll catch you.
Do you promise?
I'll start my promise off with helping you up. Puts a hand down toward you.
Should grab it.
And she will help you up to your feet. You kind of wobble for a minute. Make an acrobatics check, please.
Okay. I did just drop the Pinterest board. In the
Oh.
acrobatics. That's an 11.
I'm just pulling up the Pinterest board here for everybody.
Oh, she's got so much swag.
Oh.
Aw, that's adorable.
Cool. And Gemma's probably wearing something somewhat similar, but she will hold onto your hands and you like nearly fall over the first time. Just act like you're on your tippy toes.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Is it normally this shaky? Or is that just me?
Well, we haven't even gotten on the ice yet, hun. She's going
Right.
to take out her wand and is going to cast a sort of aguamenti that turns all the layer of snow in a very large radius into ice that freezes instantly and very, very smooth on the very top. You can see Gemma takes a few strides out onto the ice and will kind of give a slight little turn that ends up in her like kind of 180ing back toward you. Start with just walking. Just a few steps first. You'll feel yourself start to move. That's okay. Let it happen. Don't fight it.
Okay. Get up potions, not this shit.
She will kind of like move out toward you slowly. Make an acrobatics check first. I'll probably have you making another one. Basically, make 2 acrobatics checks. Make one acrobatics check and then wait. Oh, we got 16 there? Or is that a 4? Wait, you got 16 first and then a 4? Okay. So, Willow, you seemingly are getting the hang of it. Like you take a few steps up and you can feel yourself gliding over top of the front. Whoa! She's gonna come over and then put like a hand out for you to grab both of her hands. The moment you do, you slip and biff it, and she falls too. The two of you are, you're kind of on her right leg there. Ow!
I'm sorry.
I told you to grab my hand, not immediately fall over.
Look, alright? I
She will
am
get up.
a potions person.
Wingardium Leviosa. And you are going to kind of rise and then plop back down onto the ground.
Thank you.
She puts a hand out, and the two of you guys climb together. You find yourself watching the white clouds above you that blanket the sky, creating a hazy expanse. The sun that's currently blanketed by the clouds reflects on the lake, making each individual snowflake outside of your little area here glisten and sparkle like glitter. Gemma, her nose is all red because of how warm it is. Her cheeks are a deep maroon and rosy, and her freckles kind of shine out even more than normal. That red hair has been pulled back into a long kind of braid behind her, and she has a little like puffy earmuffs on as well. You can see her smile out at you many times until you guys end. After getting the hang of it and kind of finding your rhythm, we end with the two of you guys sitting on the dock, your feet on the ice.
You are muted.
Yeah, I know I'm muted. You doing? Hello?
Willow has a she's biting back something that's definitely on the back of her tongue. 100%. She's not trying to push Gemma too much. So there's something on the back of her tongue that she's trying really hard not to say. So she's just like looking at Gemma and she's like, I really enjoy spending time with you like this.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had this much fun. The start of the year, I wasn't really sure. I wasn't sure how you felt. You've made it plenty apparent now.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to push you or anything. So like, if you're more comfortable keeping things between us for now, that's also fine. And if you want to go more public later, that's also a thing.
Oh no! Don't misunderstand. Please don't misunderstand. I don't talk about it much, not because I'm ashamed. I'm just I like what we have right now, and I don't want things to suddenly change just because everybody knows. I want to enjoy this for what it is right now.
Yeah. Okay. Would it be okay though if I held your hand to class once in a while?
You want other people to know?
It's more like, I don't know, when you're proud of the person you're with, especially someone as amazing as you.
You're proud of me?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're hilarious,
Well, yeah.
and you're confident.
Well, no one's ever made me feel like you make me feel. If you want, I don't want to make you feel like you're some kind of secret. So if you want, I don't have to care what other people think. And I don't have to care about. I don't have to care about anything if I'm with you.
You sure?
If you're sure.
You don't know how hard it is for me to not say what I want to say right now.
Well, I'll do anything for you. Now, that's something you don't tell anyone I said.
Got it.
It is true. She'll put a hand up and like lightly touch your hair. And pull it back down. I would murder somebody. Cold blood. Dump the body in the river.
Oh, I was fully prepared to kill and poison Morgan earlier.
What, because he's out with us?
No, I found out, well, I guess there was a whole thing where, like, I was told that you were his date.
That's so weird. Who told you that? Was that Morgan? Oh, he's a little funny jokester.
Uh-huh. Well, apparently you were his date, and then he said that you asked him, and it was like a whole thing. But I was
Why would
fully
I ask
prepared to kill him.
Morgan? No, that's so weird.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can be honest with me.
Make a persuasion check.
I do not have good persuasion. Is it 7?
I think you would have advantage. She's very fond toward you.
That's 12.
Yeah. I'm not. There's nothing going on between me and Morgan.
Okay. I mean, hey. Not gonna judge if there was beforehand, but I was prepared to kill him.
I would not blame you.
I mean, first of all, how is he going to go on a date with my girlfriend? Like, that's crazy.
Like, I don't know if I've ever said that word before.
Well,
Kind of feels good.
It does. I like saying it, and I don't know. I don't necessarily know if I'd be okay sharing.
Well, I'm all yours.
Good. Now, we can either go and wish your brother luck, or we can stay here and...
I could go for staying here.
Cool. Yep.
They're the like sitting beside, like the hands slowly come close.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them look at each other and will hard cut right there.
Yep.
And Maya, please make me some associated skill check.
Let's see. I
Potion
will
making is not on the table.
imagine. No, we'll do history of magic because I can make that with advantage.
How is kissing not potion making, Alex?
Depends on the potion.
I do not want to hear your argument for that. I do not want to.
I have a really convincing one.
I know, and I don't want to hear it. That's a 20 from Willow. Nice. That is an 18 for Gemma.
They've been practicing. Oh man, you get 2 free periods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. My other one is mechanical, so.
Okay. Yeah, may as well just get it out of the way.
Yeah. For this one, I just want to spend the time making a strengthening solution potion.
Okay.
You know, you gotta do things that you gotta do.
Hmm.
Let's see. Plus 10, plus 24. Okay.
33? That's a superior.
Hey. Alright. I'll make that drop later.
Okay. We'll cut to other people's free periods. Who wants to go?
I don't want to go, but I will.
Okay. Garnet.
All right. Question number 1. Can I attempt Nolan's spell again?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Question is, do we have the spell slots for it yet?
That's a good question.
Let me quickly grab, because I believe I actually have the spell card in my images. Oh no, it would be in the Witches and Snitches one. I think I'll call it HP. Fuck. Where is it? I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out if you can do it or not.
It's okay.
HPD&D. There it is. Cards. Verum Vedere is a 4th level spell. So I'm pretty sure you guys have 4th level spell slots.
Yeah, we do, right? I'm not crazy.
Pretty sure you do.
So
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
have
choose to
one.
believe we do.
Yeah,
We
you
have
can
one?
attempt-
Let
Yeah,
Poggers.
we get our second one next level.
All right. And it's. I need to do / character to get my modifier because it's divination stuff. Oh yeah, it's +6. Okay. Here we go. 18.
Okay. With an 18, you're able to cast out Verum Videre, and your eyes will kind of feel a warmth, a glow that comes out of them. And with this golden glow in your eyes, this spell gives the caster the ability to see things as they are. For the duration, the creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and cannot be blinded up to a range of 120 feet. So, like, I think that might be a weird wording. You can notice everything around you up to a range of 120 feet, even around
Wow.
corners.
That's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
feel
lasts
like
for 1 minute.
Mhm.
It can only be cast on self.
Yeah. I feel like Garnet's approach to this is kind of your approach, like the first Alex died.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just trying to mute my mic. I have to blow my nose.
I understand. Garnet's approach to this spell is like your approach to like the first time you do mushrooms, where instead of just enjoying it, he's like, right, it's time to run around and look at everything I can in the halls of Hogwarts with this spell on that makes me see everything. You're muted.
Sure. Make a perception check if you're immediately walking out.
Yeah, sure. It's a 10.
10. Okay. So with a 10, you are looking out at everything else around you, and looking is an odd term. You're not using your eyes, but rather your vision and your perception becomes fourth dimensional. Like you can see around and through objects. You can see bits of magic, much transfiguration magic that is around you in the Mysterium comm room, and then outside you can see little bits here and there. The torches have a bit of transfiguration magic on them, and you can see little charms wafting through. Students walk around and you can see each and every single one of them. You can see their backside just as much as you can see their front side. Like, you sense people upstairs, up to the third floor above you, and all around you can see students. You can see two students who are making out in some abandoned classroom right now, and it's overwhelming. There is too much to see, too much to notice around you. And it's to the point that you nearly don't see anything. But you do have the spell locked in.
Cool. I will not abuse this in the future to break the plot in new and exciting ways, I promise.
If you do spell attempts, you still get another spell attempt for a different spell.
Yeah, it's a good question. What would be a fun one? I'm gonna try and get a single successful attempt on Vera Verto, which I still do not have in fourth year.
Clyde, what are you doing?
There was microphone I'd fit in there. Sorry.
Clyde, what would you have been doing right now?
Studying. I'm going to be the boring one and
Okay. So you are walking to the library, and you can see Garnet, who looks like he's. It's like seeing someone just high off their rocker, just like looking around, like with odd posture, just kind of overwhelmed by everything around him. He's standing around the serpentine corridor here, and Clyde, you can see a little bit of gold light coming out of Garnet's eyes.
Garner, are you okay?
Oh, I'm more than okay. I'm on a higher plane right now. I can see things you wouldn't believe. Battleships over the stars of Horizon.
Did you screw up heartbreak? Did you screw up brewing heartbreak teardrops again?
No. This is a spell. This is magic. It's wand work, and he's gonna like wave his wand like randomly.
Is this the one that Nolan did?
Yeah, I've mastered it now. I've got it. It's now I'll never be blind.
I never. Are you sure this was a good idea?
How could it be a bad idea?
Your eyes are iridescent at the moment.
Yeah, I can see so much. You should see how much purple there is in this damn school. There's also a lot of yellow. Frankly, it's quite bright around here.
Clyde's going to actually just follow Garnet to make sure he's actually okay.
Making sure he's never a bad trip.
You become his trip sitter for the next little while here. But with that kind of segue, we can cut to Clyde entering the library, Garnet in tow, looking up all around at the charm magic that is moving books from area to area. And Clyde, what do you want to study?
Clyde is going to, if possible, sit next to Garnet, lean against him, and study Transfig and, well, no, actually Ancient Runes and Transfig for the second one. Because those are both E's.
Yeah, I'll double check for you. Yes, they're both E's. So we're just automatically putting those up to O's, eh?
Yep. Just with Garnet nearby. Using Garnet as a pillow, effectively.
Yeah, Garnet, he's like trying to look into the restriction section through his eyes. Like, it's not working very well.
Right. Um, hmm. You pass Clyde. You're currently in the library. Um, you kind of pass by Janice, who's grabbing a few books off the shelf here, and you're grabbing some too. And Garnet's nearby, tripping out. Um, she looks over. What's his problem?
Uh, don't worry about it. He's perfectly fine. Just a little brewing accident. It's
I'm
happened.
seeing the true reality. I'm seeing you through your screen right now, Janice. Seeing who you really are. He's not actually looking at her. He's like turned 180 degrees away from her.
Yeah, you're like not even in her direction.
Just ignore him.
Right.
He'll be fine shortly, please. Don't mention this to the teachers. He's perfectly fine.
As long as he doesn't cause some kind of problem, she'll grab her stuff. Right, you have an interesting choice of friends. She's going to head over to her regular seat.
I don't have the spell to dispel her cushion, her soft seat.
I'm sure she does that all on her own. All right. You guys want any more of roleplay together, or should we move on to Nora and Lilith?
I am good. It was very cute, and I'm perfect
Okay,
for 10.
good.
Trip sitter. Okay. Nora. What do you
Yeah. I think for her 2 free periods, I think for one of them, she'll go to Janice and to research Anatoma Centis.
Yeah, so she's currently working. You head into the library and you can see her set down her books. Garnet and Clyde are nearby. Nora! Oh my gosh. You're so quiet all the time.
I'm just observant.
Observing. Not the window to my soul or anything, right?
I'm guessing. No, what Nora will say will be, no, not today, at least.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit happier. Oh, by the way, I was able to make a little bit of headway with this kind of stuff. So, Nora, what do you already know about enhanced metacentus? So I don't double up on information here.
I think what we've learned so far about the spell is that it brings life to inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot for it to be casted, because you're imbuing something with life, and that's where magic comes from. So it's sort of like a spell that almost creates a new person. Is that all right? Because I'm as a player, I'm just wait.
You are correct. She says, I found some apocryphic evidence, although I will be honest, the trail is definitely running cold here. But during the time, about 1,000 years ago, there are a few writings, gossip mostly, second, third hand accounts. It was said that Rowena Ravenclaw was once looking into this very spell, right around the time that it was in the height of its popularity. You see, Egbert the Egregious, he spoke of the possibility of the creation of life, the ability to warp and change it to our will as wizards. But others had different plans. Rowena seemed to be interested in this, in an academic sense, of course. The very idea wasn't as taboo at the time. Dark magic and all that. I would say probably she was doing it to gain a greater view of the way that magic worked and the way that it interacted with our own souls. And some people say that she pushed to actually complete it, although there are no actual accounts of her ever bringing anything to life, and if she did, it's very likely that, well, it's very likely that it would have been immortal. Imagine that.
An immortal spell. I mean, most spells that required, some sort of concentration or ritual or anything, most spells, when the caster is dead, go away. So that does seem pretty impressive.
Not all spells. There are some that stay. For instance, Capacious Extremis is one. Often the ones that handle with rituals, they are able to subsist.
Hmm.
There is some mention of possibly, if one were to imbue an inanimate object with life to create a soul, they would have to do an extensive amount of rune work.
And did you find anything about the limitations of the spell? Like the size of an object that someone could use this spell on?
Well, I didn't find anything like that. I didn't find any kind of spell descriptions, if that's what you're asking. She says. No, no how-tos when it comes to this. But I suppose, logically, of course, if you were to think of it critically, you could imbue any manner or size of object, just as long as you had a sufficiently powerful power source. Um, you'd probably want to align it with the weave itself. So no, she wouldn't say weave. I'm so sorry. uh, my concept of the weave, which is Arcanum, you have to align it with the ley lines themselves, and probably do a lot of rune work, depending on how big of an object you wanted.
Yes, that's true. So,
To me, though, I don't know why you would want to create such a thing. I suppose there is. I have looked into some other ones. For instance, Daedalus out in ancient Greece. He worked on a few different things. He's said to be the creator of automata, lost magical art. The ability to create permanent and long-lasting metallic creatures, creatures made out of warped metal, kind of like how goblins make things. But that technology was lost to time. And while some people believe them to be alive, I see no evidence to support it. Probably just bewitchment. Early, as it was.
well, it's very much like Frankenstein. What point is there to casting this spell other than to see if you can do it?
Who's Frankenstein?
Nora's just like, um, Nora will actually give a real answer instead of a joke answer. Nora will say, Frankenstein. It's a it's an old Muggle book about a brilliant doctor, but too brilliant for his own good. He creates life and learns to fear what he's created.
Actually sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, Muggle Muggle books do have some fun. They call it science fiction.
Do you know where I would be able to pick up one of these books?
Nora's like, yeah, next time I go home, I'll see about picking one up from a local bookshop.
Why not give it a try? She says,
Mm.
with a little smile.
By the
That's
way,
all I have for you. I
yeah,
don't see myself finding anything else. I think I've entirely exhausted the library's restricted sections.
well, I
I even asked
appreciate the
Ben,
work.
and
I
he
appreciate the
nearly
work,
fell
Janice.
asleep.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She says, I also had asked Ben's, nearly fell asleep in his office.
um, yeah. Nora will say, well, appreciate it, Janice. By the way, do you have a date yet for the ball?
Um, well, no. I was gonna go. Drusilla said she'd go with me, but we're not, like, together. She has a date.
Oh, good. I figured I was about to ask you because I thought you weren't going to go at all if no one asked you.
Oh, no, no. I'll be heading off with everyone else. Um, I think it's good every now and again to get out. The ball is nice, structured.
Yeah, I'm probably just going just to see what everyone else is doing.
Well, you can feel free to sit with me if you want. Really. I
Yeah,
don't I don't think your company is too bad.
you aren't half bad yourself, Janice.
Thank you.
Um, so yeah, that's what Nora wanted to do for one of her free periods was find out more about Anatomy Sentis. Um, for the other one, I have a quick question. Is it could Nora look into more into the animagus potion at school, or is that something that she has to do it with downtimes?
It's something you could do at school, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try getting more of it prepared because I think last time, what did I? Let me check my pin chat. What I have so far is. Okay, wait. I have mandrake leaf and the chrysalis so far.
Cool. Yeah, you're already partway there. You need
So
the silver teaspoon of morning dew from a place where human foot has never trod. Um, you need. I think that's the only other ingredient.
okay. So what should I roll for this?
You need to keep the mandrake leaf in your mouth for a month
Okay.
as well. So if you want to start on that, if you have the mandrake leaf, you definitely can.
I feel like yeah, Nora will start on it since she's so close to having all the ingredients she needs.
Okay. I mean, you still need the silver teaspoon.
Oh yeah. Um. So is there a roll I should make or
Um, a roll to make to find the silver teaspoon, or to keep the mandrake leaf in your mouth.
I'll go with find the silver teaspoon.
Okay.
What should I roll for that?
I don't Probably survival. You will have to go out onto the grounds.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
So
Survival.
you head out toward the grounds of Hogwarts and go toward, the northwest or so and hit the tree line. Um, on your way there, you probably will have seen a group of individuals you've never seen before up in the north, just inside and past Merlin's Gate, wearing dark black robes and speaking one to another. And with your background, with your history, you would probably recognize the uniform. You can see oars out here. You can see one of them like pointing along different parts of the tree line, but they seemingly haven't noticed you yet.
Nora definitely doesn't like make her presence known unless she needs to, because
Make a stealth check.
she isn't about to trust the cops. Let's see, what did she get? 17.
Okay. You can see a larger order kind of come out for a little bit. They tower over the rest of them and speak one to another. Sorry. I was playing with a little thing that they got me, and it just burst.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love these, though. These neato things.
yeah. That's the thing those squeeze toys always like make me anxious about. Is I'm always just like, okay, but what if I squeeze too much?
So where were we? Right. So you kind of like dip into the forest before anyone else can see you. Camera kind of see this large oar staring out toward the tree line as you just duck underneath. They squint, seemingly almost catching you, and you are now out in the forest. You can hear birds kind of chirping all around, and the sound of skittering of little animals, the swaying of the canopy above. Um, Make your survival check.
Yeah, I rolled survival. I got a 15.
15? Okay. You head out for probably an hour or so. It's still nice and early in the day, so you might be able to find some morning dew. Make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Do 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 do. Come on. 26.
Yes. You find using your survival skills, you were able to kind of discern where morning dew would most gather that precipitation, that low fog that normally moves out through here. And in some of the low-lying areas, you find grass that is covered in it. And you think this place has been around for a long time. Probably if you pick something nearby underneath of a tree or somewhere a little bit more odd, it's more likely that this will have been somewhere no one ever stepped foot before. You find one that you feel pretty confident about. You can see a blade of grass with a big water droplet on it. And what do you pull out of your bag, Manny?
Um, to get the dew
Mm-hmm.
out of her bag, she will pull um. She has 3 bottles of black ink in her bag.
Okay. Make me a quick intelligence save.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I was like, wait, do I have. Yeah, I could, maybe, at best, what I could do is use Aguamenti just to clean out the bottle. But, yeah, intelligence
Make an
save.
intelligence save.
Yeah. 19.
Good. A silvered teaspoon.
Oh, so it needs to be a silver teaspoon?
Yes. And you would have had it.
Oh.
With your intelligence save, you're like, oh, right, no, I did that stupid thing. You pull that out.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you begin
jeez.
to
Yeah.
scoop up.
Me as a player, I'm just like, I probably will always say the dumb thing first.
That's why I had you make the save. Help you out. And yes, you were able to gather a silver teaspoon of morning dew from a place that no human foot has ever trod.
Heck yeah. So let's see. Just real quickly, what's the other ingredients that I still need to get?
That you have all the ingredients now.
Okay.
If you have the mandrake leaf and you have the chrysalis.
Okay. Then yeah, then Nora will pop the mandrake leaf in her mouth and start getting to work on that.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make a con save.
Ooh. My con save is +0.
You put
Does
that in your
anyone
mouth,
have a?
and then like partway through the day, you're like, "Whoa!" You like kind of cough.
You can take my subscriber.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry, I was muted.
come on, Nora. Nat 20. Thank you, Choo-Choo. You're a saint.
you got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice. So you like you like go to cough and oh no, I have the mandrake in my mouth. You like close your mouth and have like a closed mouth cough. It's the worst.
Oh yeah.
But you're able to keep it in until tomorrow. Even while you're sleeping, you have to keep that shit in. Okay. And I think that'll be it for Nora's.
Mhm.
Lilith. Now, you have successfully finished the singles tournament. You've marked yourself as a champion and will be moving on to the final round very, very soon. Now, your name has been plastered up all around school. With only a day left, nerves are running high. The winners' faces are plastered all around school advertising the event. You can see Stella McMahon practically looking like a model. The seventh year's eyes sparkle in her portrait around. Golden flakes rain down around her for Hufflepuff pride. Graydon Drayton, 6-year boy, clad in red. Gemma's brother. His wide smile lights up his figure. Feline Mirtan, a 5th-year girl with a bald head. Her olive-toned skin is a canvas of colorful makeup and art. And lastly, our resident 4th year, yourself. Lilith, you stare out onto your own moving portrait, I guess picture. Um, and how have you posed for the camera when you had these shots done? What do you look like?
Okay. I think Lilith, she would she'd be standing there with her arms crossed and she just kind of like flip her hair over her shoulder and then like kind of wink.
Um, wink. You see like a little sparkle they added to it and stuff. You know, they definitely did some post editing for just a little bit of extra pizzazz. Um, and one quick moment. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. You can hear a voice. Um, excuse me. You're just kind of looking at your own portrait here, just kind of lost in thought. You turn. You can see a girl with dark braids, um, falling around her sides, and she like pushes glasses back into her face. She seems younger. Are you are are you Lilith Strange?
Yes, that'd be me.
When I get an autograph?
You want my autograph?
Yeah, you're a champion, she says. And you're like, every time this happens, this like surprises you. But it's been happening a lot lately. You've been noticing people walking around and watching you from afar, and you've been noticing other people kind of sometimes you've even had other people like crowd around you asking what you're going to be doing or where you're going to be going, people trying to follow you around and you're like, leave me alone. This is not a new occurrence over the past few days, but certainly one that's always surprising. If it's not too much,
No, it's all right. Here, let me.
She hands you some stuff for it.
She'll like sign it. I would say
I
Lilith has
watched
like
you.
very loopy handwriting.
I watched you in the tournament. I don't think I could have done what you did.
Well, I had a lot of help, friends, pointers, all that kind of thing.
Just know that a lot of people are rooting for you. Okay? Especially as third years. We don't really get to participate. So, yeah.
What house is this girl in?
Ravenclaw.
Is this Micaiah? Aren't you Arnesia's little sister?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's, Ernesia and I, we go way back. All the way to our mom, she says, like awkwardly, kind of scratching her back. And she's going to, like, take the book back that you've signed. I wanted to get everybody's signature, but I'm happy I found you. You don't have anybody else around you. I know Feline was hanging out in the south courtyard. Sorry, no, in the clock tower courtyard. It was terribly hard to get any even close to her.
Well, I've been trying to keep a low profile. Don't need anyone getting wind of my strategies for the tournament, you know?
Oh, totally. I wouldn't even ask her anything. I don't. I want you to be nice and focused. You're sort of the underdog, so
Well, either I'll stay the underdog or they'll learn not to underestimate me. Thanks for your support. You let me know if you need anything. We are in the same house after all.
yeah, yeah, totally. Thank you, she says, looking down and back up at her signature. I like the way you do your eyes, she says.
Yeah, I like making the dots into hearts. It's just fun that way.
And she will kind of meekly almost give like a little bow before heading off. You can hear a group of students coming around the bend, like all talking to each other. What are you doing?
I think she'll just kind of look at her portrait and then kind of look off in the direction Micaiah went and just kind of shake her head before uh going off probably to Mysterium to practice some
Mm,
spells.
okay. Um, yeah, you end up like hearing someone. Is that Lil? And people. You are kind of a local celebrity, at least for the moment. You duck out of their way and enter into the Mysterium common room. You enter. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Probably with a big sigh,
Oh
and the
yeah,
door
100%.
will kind of close behind you. A good slam, and when you set your books down, you can hear, "How's fame getting to your head? Ego inflating it." Nolan is in here.
Not
He's sitting on the
really.
stairs, holding a braille book.
I wouldn't say it's going to my head. I think I find the attention a bit much, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think the attention kind of puts a damper on some of our plans.
Can't even go to the library in peace anymore these last few days.
They did pretty well, though. I would have never thought to have Flitwick fight. Shit, what's his name? What was the Acromantual's name? I know
Hornock?
Maya remembers it. Hornak.
Hornak.
Hornack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took notes.
I would have never thought about Flitwick fighting Hornak.
Yeah, y'all seem to come up with the most interesting plans. But
You've
I
been
guess
so
that's what
busy with
makes
the tournament. I've missed you.
well, to be honest, I was on my way to look for you.
Why do you think I'm here? I've been waiting patiently.
You sure it's been patient?
I put the book away, kind of sit forward onto his knees, looking up at you. Mm-hmm. He'll nod. Anything you want to do. Practice spells. I'll let you use me as target practice. Or get away from it all. All the prying eyes.
Hmm. Now that is a tough decision.
I know how stressful some of this has been for you. Despite your amazing performance on the battlefield, you're still only one woman.
Well, you know what? I think you're right, Nolan. Maybe I should get away from it all for a little bit. Spend it with one of my favorite people.
Oh, I think Willow is out at the lake right now.
She just like looks at him.
He smiles at you.
You're lucky I think you're cute. Otherwise your jokes wouldn't land so well.
Whatever helps me out in that department, he says. And he'll stand up. Um, you know, I might have gone to the restricted section a few times. Learned an interesting spell.
You have my attention, Mr. Anderson.
Apparently, they have a little bit more braille books out there. And more diagrams. You watch as both you and him go completely invisible. We can go wherever we want now. The door opens up to the Mysterium common room.
Well, what are we waiting for? And she'll like hold her hand out and grab his.
Yeah, you can see a slight golden flash. He'll hold your hand because he knows where it is and will pull you out. You walk through the halls of Hogwarts, seeing the daily life of students without them being any the wiser that you are prying into their lives. You can hear gossip, see people move through the halls here, and plan out different dates. You catch a younger here. You please go to the ball with me. Uh, Ew. The girls say, and you can hear like a group of girls all kind of chuckle and laugh, and you can see a little boy, like cry and run away. Um, Rough, Nolan says, and you end up, hmm, you end up in the greenhouse area for a minute. You can see Dildero sitting out here on the bench, currently smoking. And then you can see Rojas come by and sit down next to him and like, bum a smoke off of him. And he's like, these things will kill you. So will dark wizards, he says. Um, Down in the dungeons, you can catch Professor Flitwick preparing his next lesson, working hard and stirring up different things. He hums to himself, and you hear him sing out a little song. He's singing, or he's humming to himself. I like the "I'm a Barbie Girl" song. You're like, when did he ever hear that? And he's working on his stuff. Something you would have never seen before. Um, you can hear Nolan say, "Hey, you want to get a peek at the tournament tomorrow?"
Absolutely. Be good to scope out the location.
You turn around the bend and you can see a big wide door where there is stone gargoyles that are currently guarding the entrance. And I might be able to kind of show you. Give me a moment, because I think it would be kind of cool if I had nobody in this space. Dueling tourney. Here we go. Am I even able to select everyone in view? My question. Or is it not going to like that I'm selecting everyone? No, it's way too many things, unfortunately. But I can show it a bit, but you'll just have to bear with me that there are other people on screen.
I can pretend. I know how to play pretend.
I don't.
What the fuck? I didn't sign up to play D&D to play pretend.
Yeah, this is real. This is my real life. Everything that happens in this game has happened to me.
You and Nolan walk down a long snaking hall, and little blue lights will open up along the length. Um, the invisibility will begin to end. You can see each other as we enter into a wide open Death Day party hall that has been repurposed with a huge stage over here with little lights. There's a raised wooden platform that's mostly built. That has seats for faculty and whatnot, and bleachers all around. There's even an area for some newscasters to be sitting. Whoa, this is something else.
They sure went all out for this.
Well, I'm not surprised that you're champion. I am a little surprised that you wanted to do it in the first place. You never really seem like the one for fame.
It's not for the fame.
No one's going to walk over toward the. He's going to actually step out onto stage.
It's for something more important.
I wonder how I would have done doing
Before or after we cured your
after.
sight.
I know exactly how it would have went before. Did we cure him last year or this year?
Last year.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know. You're pretty resourceful. You think quickly under pressure. I think you do pretty well. I think maybe your biggest problem would hmm, probably just being smart about how you move around the stage positioning.
I've been working on a few things. Interesting spells. Things Professor Slughorn. I don't know if he was supposed to tell people, but
What did you hear?
I'm not really one to cook my eggs before they. Wait, no, to count my chickens before they hatch. But it's a spell that can create duplicity, multiples. It's a little beyond me right now. Maybe with a bit of work.
Well, Madam Pence and I are pretty good friends. I could probably get us in there.
He'll come over to the edge and like sit down, looking down at you. Are you not scared?
Scared of the duel?
Of the acromantula?
Oh. Yes, I'm terrified. They're giant spiders, Nolan.
You just always seem like you got your shit together.
Well, the trick is I may be terrified, but I know my own capabilities and I know what I can do to help people or help my friends anyways.
Lilith, I have a question for you in your hidden chat.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm terrified too. I didn't know about all of that. Not very much, at least. It's something that is pushing my sight away. It doesn't let me peer closer. I don't know why. I feel like I'm well connected enough to the story. I should be able to see my own future, but I can't. Everything's so obscured. It's been getting harder to peer into it. I can feel my sight beginning to blur and I get scared. Like I'm gonna lose it again. I won't get to see
Maybe
you all the time.
tragedy, I'm sure.
It
But
would be. You were the first thing I ever saw. When I did that spell, part of the reason I even made it was just so I could see you. It's no coincidence I asked you to be there. Sorry I wasn't entirely forthright about that. I think you can understand why, though.
I think I can. I mean, you're the only reason I joined this tournament in the first place.
Well, I know it might be a little bit much to ask of a champion, but I was hoping that you had enough time in your busy schedule to go out to the ball with me.
I thought you would never ask.
You had no faith in me.
Well, I've been waiting.
Well, I know you don't like crowds. We're finally alone. And you've been pretty busy. I'm feeling all neglected, he says. Joking.
Well, I suppose I should spend more time with you if you are feeling a little lonely.
Um, I am your boyfriend, right?
I will hope so. At least that's what you said before. I will hope you're still my boyfriend.
I just wanted to hear the confirmation.
Yes, Nolan Anderson is I, Lilith Lestrange, his boyfriend.
Okay, we don't need to write a contract.
Hey, Nolan,
Yeah.
you think that prize money will be enough to get us to the North Pole?
If it's not, I'll find a way. Promise. We'll make it work together.
Well, you should know that I move mountains for you.
You can see his eyes kind of like well up a little bit. Should probably get going before some construction workers show up to finish up that stage.
She'll like walk up the stairs on the stage to him. And she'll like,
He looks up, he like stands up until the two of you guys are staring out at each other, no farther than a foot from one another.
she'll like reach up and take his face in both her hands. Nolan, I want you to always remember that I would do anything for you.
His face goes from that calm, that maybe a little bit of happy crying to a look of seriousness. I would do anything for you. And you can hear the sincerity in his voice. What's the requitement of those feelings? The statement that someone feels the same, that connection is strong between the two of you, as it's always felt since the first time the two of you have met. And he will lean forward to kiss you.
She'll meet him halfway.
Yeah.
Ooh, got a date to the ball.
Woo! Thank goodness you finally did it. I wasn't sure it was
Inspiration
going to
came through.
happen.
Imagine if he rejected you in the game where you helped cure his blindness. That would be so crazy.
He'd be dead right now. What you talking about? They would just
Do you
find his
know
body
how
in the.
fast his blindness would be, like his sight would be revoked?
They would
That
like
is so
literally.
toxic. That is so toxic.
100%.
The timeline where Nolan gets his sight back, he sees Lilith, and it's just like, oh.
That is some that
Willow
that
gets
is
the
some
ice cream
pick me
scoop.
behavior. I'm gonna cure blindness. Oh, you don't want to go on a date with me? Rejected. Be blind, Nolan.
Willow doesn't play about her best friend. It's either that or death, whichever he prefers.
I mean, Lilith is the death card upright.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lilith, you still have one free period. You want to do something mechanical?
Yes. I would like to try and lock in Digitus Wibbly.
Sure. Oh, also there was one more thing I maybe wanted to give you out here. Because I want you to roll me a straight D20, just a chance, a luck.
Natural one.
Oh.
That's okay.
Do you want my subscriber advantage?
Get my subscriber.
Okay. You guys really don't have to. It's okay. 18.
The two of you guys, the two of you are making out, like, um, there's a bit of a push and pull. You guys are standing, so feet shift back and forth, and your foot kind of pushes back, and you hear a click, and you watch as around you. I'll put you guys back really. I moved the two of you guys back, but I'll put you guys back so I can show you and everyone else on stream. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And there we go.
Oh my god, there's a fly in
If
my
you see
room. I'm
around
gonna
you,
die.
something push up red brick as a wall comes up into the area here. Oh no, you would be you would be against the wall. Because you're the one who clicked the button. Yeah. Whoa! What was what? You pull your leg up and the button unclicks.
Feel like step on it again.
And it will pull back into the ground and be gone. Oh, that's something. No one says.
Interesting.
Can you put the wall back?
It-
Did I hear a click click from your microphone? That was great. The wall will reappear and he will continue making out with you on the wall.
Mhm. Quick question. Would I notice like other buttons like that one across the stage?
Yes, you guys will have the time to explore and find out all about that.
Okay, cool. What was I doing? Digiswibbly. Okay. Uh, 13. Cool, that's locked in.
That's a success.
And then I need to also lock in the menu window. 60. Cool. That's me, boss.
Wonderful, wonderful. And with that, that is where we can take our break.
Woo!
Come back
Oh,
in 10
can
minutes.
we? Dun,
Let
dun,
me-
dun.
Let me open up Tailspire so I can move my mini around.
Let me make sure that this one is the one that you're supposed to be on.
Garnet still has the downtime, if I remember correctly.
It's
No,
true.
Garnet did it. Oh, he has one more down? No, didn't you do both your mechanics? You
I
did spell attempts.
I did spell attempts and nothing else.
Oh, okay, so you still have one more.
Yeah, I can bank
Gotcha.
it though. If we're going straight into the tourney. I don't mind.
We can do yours when we come back.
Okay.
Cool.
Woo!
All right. 10 minutes.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the horde that people
We
cry
have
for the
8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
a bit. I actually do have 3 copies of Frankenstein.
Nice. Also, I need us to know how excited I am for the ball because
Oh man.
I went super, super hard with Clyde's outfit.
Yeah. I'm glad they I'm glad that Juju's here so that we're doing the ball next episode because that gives me time to give my model an update for a, a ball outfit look.
Ooh.
I'm currently looking for 2 volunteers to be sportscasters.
Ooh.
I have a script, and then during the actual tournament, I have prompts that people can go off of.
Yeah. I'm down.
Hell yeah, Annie.
uh,
Fuck yeah. Okay.
it's kind of funny though, because like with the ball next episode, I'm like, oh, I'm excited for how Nora's gonna look, but it's probably not gonna beat Cersei's look. I put time into that one.
Well, she was a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Ito, Lifeweaver, Maya, any of you guys want to?
There's no chance of me doing it.
Not me. I'm too anxious to do it.
exhausted.
That's fine.
And I'm juggling like 20 different things in the background.
Perfectly fine.
One of them is Riker's fault, though you can blame him. So
You're making me curious.
good.
I need to get a little link. Copy link. And I'm sending it over to Miss Nora. You can take on the role of Phidias.
The dais.
So anything that is not in bold, I believe. Either you can take on the main dude, or you can take on the side dude. It's your call. Phidias Finch or Billiam Biggs.
Yeah, I'll do Phidias.
All right, sweet. So, yeah, you're gonna be all the ones that are not bolded here. So the first half is going to be our little script together, and then the after that you'll see battle prompts, and you and I can just sort of you can just chime in whenever you want to and say something during the battle.
Gotcha.
It's just ideas, things to say.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're all back from the break. Sorry about being a little bit late. Time flew by. Where are we? The time. No, actually, no, we can't just jump to it. We figured that out. Garnet. This morning, it's a very, very special morning. You can hear people yelling out and cheering, people talking about who they think is going to win, and people talking about like if this person wins, are they going to get like a chocolate frog card? That'd be so cool. I want a chocolate frog card. And Garnet, what are you doing for your free period?
Well, first of all, he's looking around and he's going, "What the hell is everyone talking about? Is something big happening today?"
Are you kidding me? This like random younger year says, looking out toward you.
No, what's happening today? I have no idea.
It's the four-way battle. Have you been living with your head under a rock?
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
Sorry about my friend, no one will say, immediately like coming up from behind, putting an arm around you. He could be a little slow at times. Hey, Garnet.
Wow. Even after I 1/3 cured your blindness with my efforts, you say I'm a little slow. Very cruel of you. I'm going to start weeping now.
I hope you're coming. I think Lilith is
To
going
what?
to die if you're not
No
there.
one's telling me what's happening today. I have no idea what's going
It's
on.
Lilith's final fight. You know, the time where she wins.
Is she dying?
100 guys. Garnet, I know that we had other things at the time. He says this is walking away with you. I know we had other things to do at the time, but you are aware that there's a whole tournament happening right now.
No. When did that happen?
Dude, And he will tell you all about it. He'll inform you.
Honestly, I'm just gonna study or something. that was good enough for me.
All right. If
Dude.
that's what you want. I'll pull up your grades here. Garnet, you have. You're
I
not.
know they're
You're not.
bad.
No, you're not actually. You're passing all your classes.
Oh my god,
Pretty
we're so
sure.
back.
You
It's
can just
not
bank it if
Jova.
you don't know what you want to do. I
I'll
probably wouldn't
bank it.
recommend you to study.
Yeah, I'll bank it.
Okay.
One bank. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll like pin it for you, buddy. Pinned. So the time has come. Crowds filter into the dungeons where the Death Day Party Hall has been repurposed for the final match. As you walk in and each find your seats, the lights are still down on the stage. All around you, little cliques and friend groups gather, eating goodies and waiting for the big event to begin. On your right, raised wooden platform rests where you can see most of the teachers have their own comfy chairs to watch. Bring him back. I took him away. Gildero turns down a drink offered to him by a house elf, and it moves on toward Hagrid, who takes it happily. Thank you very much, he says. He'll take a little drink of it as if it's a shot glass. At the front of the platform, Flitwick, Rojas, and the headmistress herself sit to adjudicate the match, looking practically regal, the best seats in the house. A spotlight illuminates on stage. Go. And Phidias Finch is now illuminated. You can see him standing within it, his red hair bright under the stage lights. Go ahead, Annie. With as much with as much announcement muster as you can muster.
Hello, Hogwarts. Tonight you are about to witness a match unlike any other, a duel that will go down in Hogwarts history and glorify the victor with renown and prestige, not to mention a prize of 100 galleons.
Yeah!
And an invitation to the Junior World Dueling Championship. Arcanum Tournament is a time for skill and a time for fame. Billiam Biggs and I will be commentating. It's going to be a great night. So let's see our contestants. You know them. You love them. Here they are.
Woo! Inspiration Annie! Hell yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna put you up in your little booth up here with Billy and Biggs. And the main stage lights will illuminate. Boom. Each standing amid their own little circles. Each contestant is illuminated by bright stage lights. They begin to step up. And, where are we here? Stella McMahon, Graydon Drayton, Feline Mirton, and of course, our very own Lilith Lestrange are on stage. Stella waves out to the crowds, and they eat it up, screaming out her name, Stella! Stella! But she's not the only person getting love. The older Gryffindors have been chanting, Graydon! 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 And the Ravenclaws call out for their artist of combat, Feline. You can hear Gemma sitting next to Willow just screaming out, Kick their ass, Graydon! She's yelling out at her brother. Feline, you see You feel small on that stage in comparison to such people. Your hand shakes softly, and you kind of hold it, steeling yourself into this moment. And you wave out to some of your friends. Lilith.
Yeah. She'll like look for the buds and then look for Nolan.
Nolan is sitting up here next to two other boys. You know what? I'll spawn as many for no reason in particular because he has one. If I go here and I go you, I think I should find it. There it is. Boom. Right. So we got Nolan, and then we've got Garnet, and then we've got Clyde right next. And you can see Nolan like waving out at you and stuff.
Yeah, she'll give him a wave. Two things, Alex. One, can you give me permissions in Telspire?
Absolutely.
And two, I have received a superior strengthening solution.
Cool. Put that back. Do you have the stats for what that is, or should I tell you?
So last time I got an exceptional, and you said it was a 22 strength. This time it's a superior.
24.
24? Okay, cool.
Okay, and then over here, I'll move this person down because we have. Oh, you know what? I'll put this one back, and I'll grab G for Gemma. And now we have Gemma and Willow, who are sitting next to each other over here by Graydon's area because she wanted to come out and support her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Proud of
in the
her.
stands. I think that's you. I'm gonna give you permission. There you go. All right. And as Phidias Finch settles down in his little booth over here, William Biggs says, "Look at the face on all these athletes. True determination. There's sure to be a few masterful plays here in the short future, Finch."
Tell me about it, Billy. Firstly, Stella McMahon, top of her class, ruthless on the battlefield, and proven in previous matches to be a skilled witch, both offensive and defensively.
I wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of a wand around her, if you know what I mean, eh, Finch?
No siree, absolutely not.
But if anyone could go up against her, it's gonna be Graydon Drayton.
Interesting. Now, why do you say that, Bill?
Well, I mean, did you not see him in his last match? He was left practically on the edge of the board. No one inches away from defeat, and the man stood his ground.
The Reducio play. His opponent didn't know what hit him.
Well, that was because they were on the ground before they even had a chance to.
Too true, Bill. Too true.
Next line.
Wow, now would you take a look there at Feline's eyeliner, Bill?
Looks like wand work isn't the only thing she's sharp with.
You can say that again, Bill. Feline really came out of the woodwork this year. A new student from Beauxbatons, Miss Mirtan, showed the judges her masterful command of offensive spells. There wasn't a target she couldn't hit.
Or a defense she couldn't break through.
I do wonder if she'll be too much of a match for McMahon, Bill.
Time will tell, Finch.
Oh boy, look at the little fourth year up there. Man, do they ever look nervous.
Hey, the fourth years actually had some pretty great contenders this year. Lilith really proved their own with some impressive strategy and wand play.
Well, let me tell you, if of anyone up there, I would not want to be her, Bill.
What do you think is going through their head right now, Finch?
Well, for starters, these other contenders have more dueling experience, bigger spells, and heavier firepower. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, let me tell you, Bill.
Too true. If I were them, I'd be keeping my nose down as much as possible. Stella's the big contender here. So, you best believe they're going to come out of the gate giving her everything she's got.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see if she can take it.
You sure will, Finch.
We begin with our Battle Master.
Phidias gestures up to Flitwick, and the spotlight moves from the stage to the professor. I will not tolerate cheating. The last wizard standing will win the match. Good luck. Now, position 1. And we begin. Everyone steps up to the middle plate. Lilith kind of looks down at that button in the very center. Looks out at our competitors. You can hear, bow. Stella will give like a nice flourishing bow. Feline will like give like a very nice curtsy as well. Graydon puts one hand along his back, one along his front, and will give a very straight back bow. And Lilith, how do you bow?
She kind of puts one arm in front of her and curtsies with like her hand on her skirt on the other one.
Okay. Now he says, about face, position 2. And each of you guys go back. Hell yeah. Present wands. Each one pulls out their wands, holding them aloft, and Graydon holds his out, flicks it by his side and then up toward his face, putting one hand in front of him. Feline puts hers kind of back, ready for the battle to begin. Stella brings hers up and shows and flicks the wand in a circular motion, and then brings it down, straight faced toward her chest. And how do you present your wand, Lilith?
She'll kind of like present it forward and then pull it back to where it's like if she was like drawing a bow, her hand would be like next to her cheek.
All right, cool. And there's a silence that comes over the table. Every second feels like 5. Feline sweats. Graydon looks at her. The two of them look towards Stella. Stella looks toward you, Lilith, and smiles. Begin! Stella flicks out her wand, moving it in a circular whipping motion. Feline and Graydon move in unison, pointing their wands out toward her. Roll initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Turn off my Ravenclaw comic music. We are moving into the duel. Duel. Okay. So we got our 4 contestants this day, this model. Oh right, I need to change my crisp thing. I can't hear my own music that I'm playing here very well. There we go. Wonderful. Sorry. I was enjoying the music. Alright, so we got Lilith, we got Stella, Feline, and Graydon. Let's get their initiatives rolled. Oh wow, Stella coming out the gate. Oh, and it would be good if I roll those. Okay. And then Feline. Okay. And then Lilith, what'd you get?
14.
Okay. You are second. Now I do have to quickly roll something secret. I'm gonna roll it. Okay, I want to be out in the open. I do. Okay. All right. Okay. Stella moves first. She looks around the room and with a little smile She clicks her teeth and releases her wand in a whipping circular motion. You watch as around Feline, water begins to pool out of thin air and will lift her off of her feet in a swirling mass, an orb. And I should have it kicking around right here. Bam. She is going to be pulled up inside, and Stella has successfully, quietly cast this spell with a little bit of an extra pizzazz onto it. And she's going to have to roll a strength save. That is a 3 on the die. Feline is immediately shunted up into the orb and is swirling around. You can see bubbles coming out of her face as they pass. Graydon, Feline! Graydon yells, and he's going to, move to attack. This is Stella's. Yeah, that's Stella's turn.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I don't. Yes, that'll be Stella's turn. Lilith, it is your turn.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna cast Devicto at Stella.
Ooh. All right. All right.
Where does mine hit? Hold on. Nat 20.
He definitely doesn't want to take that. Definitely not. Especially with an extra 20 double damage. So she does this. You pull out your wand, and with like determination and a level of precision that you have been building up to in this moment, you flick your wand toward her, and she is going to line lock you. And I'm gonna roll a higher low to see if Graydon is gonna help you. He is going to help you. So Graydon is going to cast Line Lock at her Line Lock. So the two of them are going to enter into a contest. Okay, she rolled unnatural 20, and he gets just under. So she wins. Are you countering, Lilith?
I'll let her line lock me.
Okay. All right. So the spell goes through, and it like hits you before you're able to get it off. Your mouth is taken away, and the Devicto halfway through the air will fizzle out. You can see her like breathe heavily with a little smile and push a little bit of hair back into place. That is Stella. You've done your Devicto. Anything else on your turn?
So I would have to make an intelligence save to cast a spell.
That is correct.
Okay.
Until Stella's next turn. So until the start of the next.
I'm gonna go for it. Let me roll an intelligence save because I'm gonna try and quicken a spell.
We have to know the level of because Devicto's a cantrip, so we have to know the level of spell before you do it because it sets the DC.
Oh, so I'm gonna try and hit her with a stupefy since her reaction is gone.
Jess just gave you advantage.
Cool.
Oh, wow. So actually, Jess, you got advantage. Juju, you got advantage multiple times.
Oh shit! Did I?
Oh no. Ted gave you it yesterday. And then Jess gave you it 3 hours ago. I don't think we ever used it. He just gave you it again. So this roll and the next roll will be at advantage. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I will. If Devicto is a cantrip, I'm gonna try and hit her with a stupefy. Let me roll that intelligence save for you at advantage.
Yeah.
21.
That's intelligence save works. You may now roll to hit. This could bring her out of the fight.
$25 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
She has... Oh, wait. She will change that to an 8 on the die.
16.
Which actually, even with that, technically hits her AC.
Fucking goal! It's my battle music. It's really jamming today.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh.
You cast out Stupefy! Oh, actually, you wouldn't say anything toward her. Like, you can hear her muffling, saying it in her mouth, but no mouth is there to really get the air out. And there is a red spark that comes out of the end of her wand. She tries to do something about it, kind of waving her wand in front of her face. Graydon will react toward her. Stella tries to, but she is swirling in the thing. And Stella is hit with a red blast. Stella McMahon! Eliminated! You can hear the crowd immediately erupt.
Absolutely diabolical!
You can hear, oh my gosh! It was a good defense, but she casted right through that Langlock.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Bill. Stella McMahon is out of the match.
And the ground will grab her and suck her away. This stays until her next turn, which is funny.
Yeah.
All right.
This is
Now it's a
intense,
two-way
Bill.
battle.
Almost as intense as the new upcoming series, Horrors, Dark Cases. Catch it on Wednesdays at 7. What's the time zone there, Ito?
GMT, unless it's summer and then it's BST.
Make sure to catch Horrors, Dark Cases 7 GMT on Wednesday nights.
You can see McGonagall like, hey, like there are no ads.
Thaddeus is just like kind of like shrugging.
Thaddeus like has like a radio that's been set up, like a little broadcasting thing that the Wizarding Wireless Network like paid him to do. That he told no one of that he was doing. And the match continues. What a masterful play right there, Thaddeus. Now those will be able to properly fight with on equal ground. The underdog currently came out swinging.
Yes, but she's still got 2 opponents left. While one is at a disadvantage right now, can she keep this momentum up for the rest of the match?
Okay. It is now Feline's turn, who is technically still in the Abublio.
Ooh, question. Would her
Yes.
Langlock end when she goes out?
Is it concentration?
It is.
I still think.
It doesn't say concentration.
No, then it wouldn't.
All right, cool.
Okay. Feline here, she is still up in your. She can't attack her. I think she just ends up making basically a strength save at the end of her turn. So you can see her go, and she is continuing to swirl. She can see both of you though, and she will take her attempt and twin spell cast Stupefy toward both of you. Since Stupefy has been thrown out, I'm throwing it out too. Let's go. She has to roll at disadvantage because she is restrained, but she has very high to hit. Let's hit Graydon. Nope. Let's hit Lilith. Maybe. There's a 21.
I'll deflect it. Wait, how?
No one is within 10 feet, just so you know.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll deflect it since I can't actually say Protego.
Yeah, I suppose. So you cast out, you like grab that spell and try to throw it out toward Graydon. Graydon like jumps out of the way, rolling onto the ground, and then you throw her spell his way, and he will leap back toward you. Yeah. You can hear Gemma yelling out for her brother, and Feline is very perturbed. Okay. She is then going to quicken cast a Bombarda at you, Feline. I mean, when I say Feline, that is her. At you, Lilith. Bombarda. Oh, wait. I actually just realized that she couldn't twin cast. It would be impossible for her. She cannot verbally cast spells.
Oh, cool. So I get my sorcery points back then.
Yeah, it would have just been at Graydon. But we can keep the narrative still moving along.
Yeah.
She can keep her sorcery points too. She cannot quicken because she cannot subtly quicken. So she's fucked, at least for this round. After her, then it is Graydon's turn. Graydon can see her up there. He sees you. He knows you. Okay. No, that's not needed. Ooh. Getting Stella out immediately is a crazy ability that you have. Okay. He is going to grab his robe and take it off, and then he's going to throw it up into the air and cast out Draconiphores.
Langlock.
And his reaction's gone. Make a spellcasting ability check.
Damn.
Yeah, you try to get close enough, but the spell shoots off, and the kind of fluttering robe in the air, wings will, and it will turn into a small Hybridian black dragon. If I go beast, I think it's in beast. Come on, beast. Let me in. Where's our dragons? Is it not here? Dragon! Here's the Hybridian black. Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Oh, wow.
It's way too big. I'll definitely make it smaller. I think even smaller.
I think there should be a dragon that its breath attack is just weed.
We'll go in front of him. Okay. So I'm going to quickly grab that stat block. So 1 moment, please. Monster. Book of Monsters.
Just gave me advantage for that Langlock.
We're a little past it right now.
Well, there is a delay with Twitch, but yeah, I understand.
Okay. You can use our next one to hit or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just pulling up dragons. Okay. Fireball. Hybridian Black. There it is. Hybridian Black Wormling. Wonderful. We got it in. This dragon will begin to flap its wings, and you can see the crowd kind of oohs and ahs looking down at it. It enters, I believe, during its own initiative here, which it goes last. It goes after him. Dragon. Dragon. That is his action. He is then going to quicken cast a Bombarda at you. $19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is not a whole lot. Is 10 points of damage.
I just
With
did it.
Oh, wonderful. Cool. Eh-heh. Remember, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to. Yeah, he sends off a spell, and there is a kind of blast that shoots out of his wand, and a concussive force hits you on the chest, knocking you back just a little bit and taking the breath out of your lungs. And you can hear a hiss as the dragon will fly up and then swoop down to attack. Okay. It's gonna roll it. Because it's got this thing. And 9 to hit.
That'll miss.
Great job, dragon. Fucking useless. But it's gonna be swiping out. And you're just like, whoa, moving out, dodging backward, and it tries to bite at you. Whoa, is that even legal, Thaddeus?
Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past anything with these kids these days. The spells that they're learning in these classes. Huh.
What are Rojas teaching these kids? Then you're like, that's actually a transfiguration spell.
These DA classes are no joke these days, Bill.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that would be Professor Dildero. Professor Dildero, there's going to be an HR meeting later. He starts going on onto a thing. People are laughing. And Drayton. That is Stella. Stella's out. It is Lilith's turn again. Oh, and with that also means that this spell will end, and she will drop down. She drops down prone first, and then I believe she does get up. Because that's how, if a spell ends prematurely, she's able to get up. She's coughing up water right now. Your go, Lilith.
Wow, Graydon, did you a favor and this is how you repay me?
Every man for himself.
Sure is. I'm gonna subtle spell.
Yes, I know I can take Feline.
Guess I should be flattered then. And she's gonna subtle spell conjunctivia at him.
Ooh, good spell, good spell. Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
I don't think he can Protego that. I need to double check his AC here. He can. Protego! There's a blue ethereal barrier that shoots up right in front of him. That technically, from both of your current positions, will save from both of you. Let me just quickly.
Ooh, just gave me a D4. Just gave me a D4.
Okay. Oh yeah, D4 to hit, so that would auto hit.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to cast out Protego, and if he uses that, that makes his AC 21, I believe. Oh no, sorry, that makes his AC. Yeah, it makes his AC 21, and you hit a 21. So the your spell shoots out, shatters the barrier that he's put up, and hits him directly in the chest. Okay.
Okay, I need to roll that damage. 48.
I'm just going to change his base color to white to try to remind me that he's blind. Or he's going to be.
He has to roll a Constitution saving throw as well for Draconifors.
True. Yeah, he definitely fucking made it. You got a 19 on the die.
Cool. Okay, that was my action. I'm gonna quicken Nebulous.
Okay, where?
Um,
You have your marker, so if you click
Yeah.
M3, then you should be able to get a circle. Right in the center. And if you click down and then right click on it, you can even keep it. You can lock it in the space.
oh fuck.
So click and then that should set it. Set the
Click.
size. Okay,
Boom.
now you right click on it and you should be able to click lock. Oh, does it not work for you? Am I the only one who can lock? Okay. I'll lock. There you go. So you quicken. Wait, you can't quicken Nebulous. It's a leveled spell.
Oh fuck! I thought it was a cantrip. Just kidding.
Yeah, can't quicken. It's okay.
Then instead, I will quicken bombard at Graydon.
Fuck yeah! Shot
And
for
then-
shot.
Do I roll that at advantage because he's blind?
You indeed do, because when he was hit by that first spell, you can hear ah! And you can see his face beginning to swell up around him.
Everett? Everett's offline.
Oh no! You can try using Gregory or the Mysterium bot with /R.
20, keep guidance on +8. 21.
Okay. 21 to hit him. That hits.
For 9 more points of damage.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
All right. The end of your turn. It is Feline's turn. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Feline, now with her full faculties, is going to go, you probably shouldn't have done that. She's going to pull her wand out, and she says, and fuck you too, Graydon. You hear the crowd, woo, of what she said. She's going to cast Twin Spell, 5th level, Sagittario. And I'm doing it the same way that I have ruled it for players to be allowed to do. And that is, you can roll double the amount of arrows, but they have to be evenly distributed between 2 people. Only. So, that is 5 arrows on both of you. Let's get Graydon's first, eh?
This is Twin Spell, right?
Correct.
Like, look!
Yeah, I don't think you use your reaction. So go ahead, make me a spellcasting ability check.
Yeah, I'm gambling right here. This is it, y'all.
You got this.
Think it's a 50-50 chance? Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Okay. I'm rolling my hits for you. Wait, actually, let's just find out your AC. So I just need to know what I need to roll on the die. It'll just be easier.
Jess, is that okay? Hold on.
Jess is using all of her points for you.
I love you, Jess. Okay.
I believe any roll of a d4 will make it a success because the DC is 15.
Yep.
So
Oh.
yeah.
Shout out to Jeff. Shout out
Fuck.
to Jeff.
Yeah, fuck Feline, I guess, right? So, her spell is wasted. Here's the question with Langlock. I have to quickly check because I know in the original wording it should help me, even though we've changed it. So, its spell fails and it has no effect. Spell fails and there's no effect. Yeah, I think it still counts. I think it still counts as having cast a leveled spell, even if it doesn't go through. So, she is going to run back, and you can see her go click and hit the button below. She knew as well. What the fuck? And everybody else kind of like gasps out as the area around you begins to change and large walls come up around where Feline is. She will hide behind there for a moment. That's her bonus action. Whoa! Did you get that memo, Finch?
Oh, what a masterful play right there. Now she'll be able to have a little bit of cover, and figure out her strategy a little bit more before taking on those two directly.
Hey, if the two of them can duke it out, that means Feline's only left with whoever's left. If that's great, and I'm not sure if the two of them are going to be head to head. Okay. So, that's her turn. That's Feline. It is now Graydon's turn. And he says, come on, Feline! We have plans! I'll be the last two! And, I did notice her right leg was a little weak. And that is going to be exploited vulnerabilities. Which is his ability that he can give to others. Quickly grab exactly what that does, so I don't mess it up. Dueling tournament. Grab this full sheet. Exploiting vulnerabilities. That is going to be killer to you. That could end you if she does choose to use that ability. As a bonus action, you can call out an enemy's weakness to your allies. The target takes an additional 2d8 damage from your allies' damaging spells until the start of your next turn. So if she does try to do that big attack again, it's going to hurt even worse. That's his bonus action. I need to quickly check Draconiphores. Draconiphores is a concentration spell. Okay, so we just can't cast other concentration spells. He is blinded. Oh, he got to make a con save at the end of his turn, I believe. Last time. Did his turn go up yet? No, his turn hasn't happened yet. So I'll make one for him at the end of his turn here. Bye. Okay. Graydon is going to ready his action. And they're gearing up against you, Lilith. You're gonna have to pull out the big guns. It's now the dragon's turn. Dragon's going to... Yep. That is 24 to hit.
Say that again, you broke up for me.
24 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, that'll hit.
Ha! Okay. Let's get your damage here. Sorry, it's 10. Ooh! Okay. It is 19 points of piercing damage. as the dragon kind of swipes out just with a flurry of attacks and kind of flapping you with its wings, and it will breathe a bit of green flame down into the area with you and sings you. You good? Did you add that to
Yeah,
your...
I added that. Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you.
Bill,
and then-
someone's turning up the heat on this fight right now.
I can't. Son, I told you not with the puns, man. It always gets me. Billiam is freaking out right now. He laughs so much at puns. And then after Dragon's turn, it is back up at the top of the round with Lilith's turn.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Bill. I haven't seen something this tense since I started watching The Witch Next Door. Debbie Malcolm lived a normal life until Scarth Sharp moved in next door. Can these two unlikely friends, unlikely neighbors, make amends with each other and learn a thing or two about life?
Phineas! I'll be putting you in detention for the next 3 weeks if you continue this. You can hear McGonagall yelling out toward you over the crowd. We don't get our ad money if you don't do them.
Okay.
Catch it on Fridays at 8 GMT.
Phineas, I swear! Just yelling out.
Okay, I am.
If you want a little bit more time, Lilith, I think it would be a good time to move over to our watchers, the people who are.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Us. Yeah. So, Willow, you were sitting next to Gemma, which right now she is staring out at her brother, fighting for his damn life with this dragon and casting spell after spell, and now he can't see anything, and she is biting her nails. He made me promise I wouldn't cheat.
So dumb. You're fine.
I just want to help.
Okay, but you don't want to upset your brother? I could distract you?
I don't think anything could distract me from this.
She will grab her face and kiss her.
I was about to say, distract her, eh?
You two do that. Probably there's quite a few people who see you. Gemma is red as a beet. She's like, I said we could hold hands.
You said you wanted distraction.
She's freaking out right now. Steam coming out of the ears. You can hear up behind somebody else go, woo woo. It is Ernesia who's sitting with Macy and is clapping, not for what's happening, but for the two of you. Kill me. She's gonna take the little thing. She has a smile on as she puts her hood up, and she's definitely distracted. She's no longer looking at the stage. That's funny. Gain inspiration, though. I love that. Okay, and then we'll cut over to our. Oh, why are you turned around?
I was spinning, but my wrist started hurting.
I'm just glad you don't have the spotlight on your face like that one time. Just
That was crazy.
globe light.
I'm gonna turn to Clyde and go, isn't there meant to be 4 of them?
There were.
Yeah, Lilith took her out in a single round.
That doesn't sound very realistic to me. Aren't these meant to be like the best duelists in the school? That wouldn't happen to me, at least.
Hey, Morgan! You bet on the right person, right? Oh, I hope so, Morgan says from like the front row, holding his betting tickets.
How much do you think he's bet this time around?
Enough to make his money back. Probably a little more. Probably money it doesn't have, to be honest.
Morgan, no.
Come on, come on. Morgan is like freaking out. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who's gonna win. What does your divining eyes see, Garnet?
That we need popcorn, probably.
Yeah, they never have popcorn in Hogwarts, I've noticed.
Oh, you mean like the match? Well, there'll probably be a winner. If I had to predict, probably either one of Lilith or Graydon or that girl that's out there right now. I don't think Stella McMahon's gonna win.
Garnet, why?
Well, that's what I saw the other day.
You can see Nolan yelling out like, "Come on, baby! You can do it!" He's yelling out for Lilith. And now we will return for Lilith's turn.
Cool. She'll kind of like yell out, "Hey, Feline, how about we make this an even battle between witches? Because we both know you can't trust a man."
Rely
And
on the man.
I love it.
It's a good card to pull. Now, technically, you two are enemies. So that would mean that you would have disadvantage on this persuasion check, but it would be a free action.
all right, I'll go for it.
Take my subscriber to make it even.
All right.
And take my subscriber again to make it advantage.
My persuasion is not that good, guys. Are you sure?
I so want this to work. I just saw Barbie the other day, so I'm like running on the power of Let's Go Girl.
Extremely incentivized to hit you on the next one.
All right.
But if you can persuade her, she might make a critical mistake.
Jess is also giving you advantage and a D4.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go,
Garnet,
girls, let's go.
I will use the D4, and then on my next roll, I will use Jess's advantage, since I already have the subscribers and stuff from our friends here.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not supposed to stack them
Yeah.
in big battles like this.
Oh.
You can stack the D4s and the advantages, but...
Am I crazy?
KH1, you forgot the 1.
Oh. Wow.
Oh boy. Nice try, but I'm gonna be winning this tournament. She yells back. No, you two have fun together.
Hold on, let me see what this spell is.
He knows strategically that you are likely going to get Graydon up instead of her because he's a higher year than her. Cast higher level spells. Not only that, but there's a fucking dragon going after you. And she's incentivized for you to get him out.
Yeah. Okay.
If you succeeded on it, she might have made the mistake and tried again to attack both of you. In which case, Langlock would have been rough.
I completely agree with what Jess just said. Girl power didn't work. Murder her.
All right. So, let's see. If I step away, dragon will hit me. If I disengage, that loses my action. So I have to see somebody for stupefy. That's a roll to hit. So,
They just can't be behind total cover, and at your current angle, it would be.
yeah.
And Langlock doesn't work against people you can't see.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. I am. This is.
Yeah, you're caught in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. I'm gonna gamble and I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like if I get like here, can I see her?
Yes, but she has 3/4 cover. If you get to at least here, then she just has a quarter cover, I think.
So, okay, so I was like right here. So if I go this way, then I was.
No, she has half cover on this square, and quarter cover on this square because you're like directly diagonal from her. To get more,
Okay, so
more,
so 5, 10, 15. This is 20. If I counted that right, yeah. And then I'm gonna twin stupefy.
Oh.
And I'm gonna upcast it.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll the hit before I decide on any reactions. You have advantage to hit, Graydon.
Okay. Keep highest 1. 30, 20.
30, 20. To hit Graydon?
Mm-hmm.
So even when you're blind, you still have reactions. So I think he'll have to use this reaction for Protego, which will automatically end that spell. Oh no, you're upcasting it.
Mm-hmm.
What level? You said that, didn't you?
Yeah. 4th level.
Oh, fuck. Okay. But he will Protego.
Alright. Jess, if you have a D4, this will be the time.
I legit only have a D4 left, she says.
Jess, I only need a 1.
Yeah, she does only need a 1. Do it, Jess says.
Girl power saves the day.
Girl bossing. 23. That will Protego! He puts out because he can hear you say stupefy. And his Protego comes up in your direction, and your Protego will kind of skirt around and slam him right in the side. Oh, but you know what? This might not occur if you hit Feline, maybe. So roll for Feline. She has a little bonus to her AC.
Damn.
That's good, actually. Because if you would have hit her, she would have line-locked you. And you wouldn't have hit Graydon.
Mm.
But because you didn't hit her, and you instead hit the side wall beside her, you do end up hitting Graydon, and Graydon is out of the match. And because he is unconscious, and this is a concentration spell, the dragon will turn back into a robe and flutter to the ground. Oh wait, the dragon got an attack of opportunity when you walked away, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Yeah. Natural 20.
So question. Oh no, that's not a spell.
Roll the dice.
Yeah,
the dice.
that's
Well-
that's it then.
Here's a question. Would Nolan use his portent on this?
I don't think he thinks that Lilith would want him to.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair.
So no, he's going to trust in her. And that is going to be one.
That's it, Alex.
What do you mean that's it?
A nat 20 on me. I'm out.
Necessarily, I'm going to look at it. You're so close. With a... Oh, I'm not on the right thing. I'm getting distracted. Where is Hybridian Black? Yeah, that is a 26 points.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
He might use it. Lilith, would you want him to use his portent?
Yes. I want to
Okay.
win. What do you mean?
All right. I will roll his portents now because I haven't rolled them. Double 14s. So, let's see. That would be a dirty 20 to hit instead of an actual 20.
It's actually a 9 on the die.
Garbage. So you can see no, and he's gonna pull his little stave forward, and Garnet puts a hand on his shoulder, and the two of them push out onto the stage here and make it a 9 on the die, making it a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Fuck yes. So that continues. It goes away. Boom. And then we have Graydon down. Drayton eliminated, and it will suck him away and deposit him back.
And then I was 20 feet, so I'm gonna move 25, 30.
Mm-hmm. She is deeply incentivized to do so. She still has her reaction.
What an incredible play, Bill! Now there's only two. Now there's only two left on the board.
And then there were two, which is also going to be playing today on the Wizarding Wireless Network at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
With that fancy spell work going on there with Lestrange, one has to wonder if she's using a Blackwood wrist guard. Quicker on the draw, more efficient spell work, Blackwood wrist guards. The spell for any the wrist guard for any professional duelist.
That's fucking awesome. I love you so much, Andy. Someone up there right now. You and Billiam high five. We're gonna get our money. What's a little bit of detention? Okay. So she's extremely incentivized to hit you with a big fucking spell. She has her reaction too. So let's fucking roll the dice, right, Lilith?
Yep, let's do it.
She's going to pop out and kind of. She will do the jumping through the air fire, like a cop action movie sort of thing. Yeah! And you can see 5 arrows appear all around her. Oh wait, yeah, because she can do that. That's gonna be subtle spell.
Okay.
This could end the match. Okay. Because then her reaction would have been taken. She would have done both. Yeah, but there's so many different ways that I know you guys probably don't see, but I see where it could have gone, and I'm looking at like chess right now. So she gets 5 attacks on you. This is her second and final 5th level spell slot. Okay. First to hit. T5 to hit. I think it's gonna end you. Which, if no, that would only become a 23 with no one's thing. Yeah. Wait a second.
Gemma used them with Grating gone.
I don't. Lilith. I'm pretty sure Lilith has been like, I don't like Gemma, right? Wait.
No?
I'm getting games mixed up in my head right now. No, you guys are pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gemma will use hers. We rolled Gemma's portents, but then I was like, I don't want to be cheap and have Gemma use them against the main player here, since Stella was supposed to have them and stuff. Okay, we got a lot of people with portents in this game.
Yeah.
So she will change that first attack to a 2 on the die, making it what is it called? So, an 11.
That'll miss.
Okay. Second hit out of 5. Oh, I rolled a 3 on the die. So that becomes a 12 to hit. Third one. I'm not fucking with you. I got a 4 on the die.
Hey, yo.
2, 3, 4. So, I'm sorry, 13 to hit.
Yeah, that'll miss.
2 more. So that one's another big one. Gemma no longer has her reaction. Garnet?
Hello.
Do you have a low one?
I have an 11.
11 could change it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do it. I assumed I didn't have it back yet because I just used it on the other one, but I'm very tired, so...
So that will become a dirty 20, Lilith. Does that hit?
That'll hit. But I'm gonna subtle Protego.
Yeah.
For that one.
Okay. Sure. So that one's taken off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All 4 have been deflected so far. 5th one.
My AC right now is 23.
And the 5th attack. Where's my phone? My phone is dead.
What is it?
It's a natural 1. This bitch has a +9 to hit.
Sounds like
she
an
is
issue of
point
guilt
blank.
Has she considered having 4 divinations caster friends?
So she leaps out. You're done. And casts out Sagittario toward you without saying it, and 5 arrows streak out toward you. You put a Protego, get down on one knee, and 1 arrow is deflected, and all other ones miss you.
You have got to be kidding me, Bill. I cannot believe Lilith Lestrange just survived that.
Wait a second. And you can see Lilith, like, there, stopped, and looks around her, and every single one just grazed her, even at times cutting the fabric of her clothes, but not hitting her. You can see Feline as she drops down and looks out at you, like triumphant, like she's just hit you really hard. She looks back. What? Her voice echoes. She's going to, like, get up to her to her fucking feet, because she's, like, jumped across over here, and she is going to get really fucking pissed, and she is going to quicken a Bombarda. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Because I can't move. Wait. No, I used my reaction. Just kidding.
She would have moved enough to the fucking Protego. Doesn't matter. But all right. That is only 5 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, hanging on by a dream and a thread, and everyone helping you. It's awesome. This is what community is for. Hufflepuffs.
Thaddeus Finch takes a big long sip out of his drink, and he's, like, positioned just so people can see it. It's like, refreshing. Witch's Brew, Surge, Slughorn approved.
McGonagall looks toward Horace. Horace! Good.
Dude.
Fucking, I can't with this shit. Look, it's your go. Fucking
Right.
end her, man. End her. She still has a reaction, so I'd be careful about that.
Okay. How do I want to end this?
It's gonna be, she's out of 5th levels, but she still has 4th. And you're pretty hurt. She's just jumped and rolled into space, gotten up, threw a spell your way, and you guys stare each other down. Why won't you just go down? She yells out.
You'll get me off the stage when I'm unconscious.
Man.
And
That money's mine! And she'll move into her next battle position.
okay. Subtle Depulso.
Yeah. I'm going to say she is going to Depulso as well. For fun.
Okay.
What is your wand core?
Dragon.
This dragon as well. So, she says, "That money's mine! Depulso! Depulso!" The two of you guys shoot out spells toward one another, and when the two waves of force hit, there is a line of a blue piece of plasma, a sort of streaking miasma of force that connects in the center. You can see a node shooting off waves of magic into the space around you. The two of you suddenly have to brace your wands as you can feel the reverberation of the strength that the two of you guys pose. I'm going to have the two of you roll spellcasting ability checks, and you may add your strength bonus to it since you're both doing the pulso.
What would my strength be with a 24 strength, Alex?
7.
So on top of my spell casting?
Uh-huh. Same with her, but I mean, she's not gonna have fucking +7.
Nat 20.
This is-
Nat 20.
No!
Nat 20.
Let's see if I get one. I don't know. That is not a natural 20. So the two of you guys cast out toward one another. That wave hits. You guys both push, and yours immediately. It's overpowering her. You can see her eyes going wide. Come on! Come on! And she's trying to push against it. You get 2 successes. 3 is what's needed. Let's go again. She tries pushing back.
You got this.
19 on the die for a 31.
So he gets hit by the Depulso, and because there's so much energy in this sort of this magic that is being produced here, she gets hit by this wave. Her eyes go wide, her mouth opens, and she is pushed and flung at impressive force. She's just gone. She's literally gone. I can't bring her back. I don't know where she went.
He actually disappeared.
Goodbye. She disappeared. I have no idea where she went. I think she's probably miles out in this direction. That's very funny.
God.
And she is out of here, Bill.
She was demolished.
I don't believe we've seen a play like that ever before in the history of this dueling tournaments.
I cannot believe my eyes, Finch. That really turned the tide of this match. The amount of luck, the sheer luck and skill, the power. That's what we like to see. This is why we're here at our Arcanum tournament. He's like grabbing you, like pulling you, as Professor Dildero comes by. And he like unplugs or whatever the fuck. He puts his wand to the wireless radio system, and it turns down. All right, boys, you're out of here. And you can hear, Feline Miaton eliminated. Everybody cheers out for their new artist of combat. Lilith Lestrange. I'm just gonna put this away. And Professor Flitwick looks out toward you and says, Lilith Lestrange, you alone have survived. You have held your own against wizards far more sorry. You have held your own against wizards who far surpass your own abilities through cunning, strategy, and skill, truly showing your merit as the champion of Arcanum Tournament! The crowd goes wild. People begin to run out onto stage. Micaiah is screaming. Nolan is like... And from above you, the ceiling opens up and confetti comes falling down.
Willow's gonna hop the barrier.
Are you hopping the barrier? Hey, come give me a hug.
Yeah, that's what she's hopping. She's running up.
Willow's grabbing the Gatorade to dump on Willow.
Gemma's gonna run over to her brother, who's just waking up right now from the stupefy.
Gon's gonna turn to Clyde and go, wait, what happened? Where'd everyone go?
Did you fall asleep again, Garnet?
No, my eyes were open.
Lilith one.
That technically does not answer your question.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, of course she won. I mean, I saw that she was going to win.
What we said earlier, Garnet.
Well, I didn't want to spoil it for anyone.
Look at a bet on it.
Why would I bet on it?
Money.
I already have a lot of money.
Same, but a lot more never hurts.
And Nora, what about you? You know, you've been watching this whole time, probably hanging out with Taylor. Um, as like people are like clapping, Taylor will say, "Well, I got asked out to the ball." Like during all this craziness, all the big celebration for Lilith, Willa running up to the stage, Taylor's just dropped this on you.
Oh. Is your date nice?
Yeah, he's always been kind. I mean, doesn't really talk to me much. I was really surprised when he asked me. But I suppose better going with somebody than going with nobody.
Yeah. I was worried Janice wouldn't go at all, so that's why I asked her.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
And and right now, Willow, you have met Lilith on the stage with so many other people who are rooting for the underdog. Some other people who probably wasn't rooting for Lilith either, but they just want to be a part of it. You know?
Yeah. Willow's like hugging her really tightly.
Well, that hurts. I appreciate it, but that hurts.
Oh, you'll be fine. Okay, first of all, butterbeer's on me.
Woo! You can hear the entire crowd yell out and cheer.
Not for all of you.
Aw.
I'm serious. You freaking kicked ass out there.
Be more
And-
aware of your surroundings, Willow. No one says with a smile.
Look, we can't all have a third eye, Anderson.
He's
Well,
gonna come over and hug the both of you.
I couldn't have did it without y'all. So
Mm.
No comment.
That took me a second.
It's like, yeah. I had that dream this morning. I saw it coming.
So,
You guys are now getting off the stage, and the celebrations are kind of winding down. People are still loud, talking to each other, and stepping down off. Stella is still completely KO'd. Graydon has just been, and he will. You can see him talking to Feline, who is getting taken out of a stretcher.
ooh, can I walk up to them?
You won, Lilith. Best wizard won.
Even against unfair odds. And she'll kind of like glance at Feline and at him. She'll hold her hand out. That was a good fight, though.
I have no idea how you did that, but I'm going to spend my life trying to figure it out.
Don't hurt yourself, but good luck.
Right. More. Graydon will say, come out. One side of his face is still like swollen. You'll shake your hand. Gemma is beside him, and she like kind of like looks at you. Good game.
To be honest, I wanted to face your brother off as the last person standing, but apparently he had other plans.
He'll roll his eyes. I have some wounds to attend to. Can you help me out? And yeah, she'll take his arm. And he'll put an arm around her. And the two of them walk out to the hospital wing.
I need to go to hospital.
join
wing,
us
so I
for
got, like,
butterbeers later.
You got it. Agreed. Gemma says.
victory.
Woo! That was crazy.
I think that's where we can end it.
Thank God I need to sleep.
Yeah.
No offense.
And now for the mandatory drug and potions test.
Imagine. Yo, that would be so funny.
Yeah. All right.
The
Thank you
die
guys,
is
everybody.
finished with a booth set up somewhere subtly outside of the hall with Auror's Dark Cases shirts. Get your officially branded Auror's
Selling
Dark
merch.
Cases shirts.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think we never
I'll
would
have
have.
you know, Eddie. That's gonna be a canon thing from now on.
Everyone else has gotten to Dorf, but in the future games, no one gets to.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for playing for today. Thank you, Lilith, for letting me put her in a very hard place, and thank you, community, Jess especially, and all of our div wizards for helping out to make this a reality. And Lilith, you have just gained 100 galleons.
Yay, we got Trip
Ooh.
Buddy to the North Pole, guys.
What
Actually,
we need to go there for again?
The Sylvester's flower.
Mhm.
Sylvester Snowflower.
All right, Alex, start planning the special session.
Yep, we will.
That's what we're doing next semester.
Oh gosh.
And I'll end the broadcast there. Bye, bye, guys.
Bye,